So what time does the stream end?
All right. The lovely, cozy music soothing us into a nice 3-hour stream. No more than that. Oh, let me look. The socials and the chat. There you are, guys. Hey, how's everyone doing? And Jenny, thank you so much again for the 20. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. If you're still here, sorry. I have been all over the place. Hello. Don't you guys worry. I see you in the chat there. When Paul get an affiliate? When did you get an affiliate? Don't you worry. Affiliate will come. This is my 6th stream. Let's move the music down a little bit for you guys. It's my 6th stream. You need 7 for affiliate. So the next one will be maybe the last one before I'm affiliate. Who knows? It might be more. I know that it takes time for them to stamp the approval. How's everyone doing? What have I missed? I felt sorry for Mudan. I was literally walking home, and I saw he went live, and I was like, oh, let's check him out. And then I just saw like this screen of like F, and I was like, oh no, that sucks. What was he doing? Does anyone know? Poor Mudan, the man indeed. Oh, Mansi. Watchy Makalit. Carcat, thank you so much for the follows, guys. Gelatinous cube shots, that sounds good. Burjan, thank you so much for the follows. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. A very, very impromptu stream. I wasn't intending to stream today. But I thought, why not? I felt bad for Mudan not being able to have a stream and didn't want to leave you guys high and dry, so you know. IRL plus chat chooses where he go. Oh my god, that sounds dangerous. How do you feel about streaming so far? I'm enjoying it. I think it's alright. I mean, we'll see what happens when I start playing games. I'm kind of worried because I feel that once I play games, I'm not going to be able to see you guys as much, and I think that's an integral part of streaming, is that it's this little synergy that we have here. And also, I don't want to look like a complete noob. Did you sync with Pete to start streaming at the same? Oh, no, I didn't know. Is he streaming? He normally streams at 7, so I assumed that I'm starting late, so there's no way he's going to be online. I noticed no one else was online. I was like, oh, that's unusual. Text to speech? What do you mean, augmented? I don't have text to speech. I think I have text to speech on my the donations, but other than that, no. Being a noob is fine. Wow, you say that, Emma, but some people get a bit finicky. There's a lot of Twitch integrated games you can. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. For chat while you're game. Oh, that's not. I did see a Tetris one that looked good. Paul, you're too old to be thought of as a noob. Well, Jenny, the games are still fresh and new coming out, so you can still be a noob if it's a new game, I say. Although I'm not as good at Pete, like with the old games, like, you know, the Mario and whatnots. He's like super good at them. Ignore them. Got you, Emma. Some people do that. Ah, right. I gotcha. Well, I don't know. I kind of feel like it's an integral. You know, there's a back and forth. When games were games and not just about graphics and all pretty things. Yeah, I agree. Water today, as you can see. So, I was filming The Boys today. I did mention. Obviously, I can't mention what we were filming. But I decided, yeah, shut up. It is water augmented. Get out of it. I decided to walk to and from the location we were filming at. So I had an hour's walk there, a lot of wind, and then an hour walk back, which is when I caught Mudan's stream. And good God, Tokyo right now is crazy. A glass of vodka, Jesus, that would kill me. I don't think I've ever drunk a glass of vodka that big. Maybe that much, but not this much. Water straight from the toilet. No, Jenny. We don't hydrate in the toilet anymore, remember? Another cheeky stream here, Paul. That's right, beer. A little cheeky stream. It is a cheeky stream because I wasn't intending to. But I just got home and thought, why the fuck not? Is it busy in town right? It is, Auburn. Yes, it's very busy. Full of young'uns going about their business on the streets. Surely it's not vodka, surely. It's not. Why am I becoming a drinking streamer? What the hell? Where is this coming from? I did see something funny today. I put it in my picture. I needed something when you stream, you have to take a picture. I saw this stupid random thing in the store. It looks silly. It says, Doki Doki Potato. So like heart-thumping potato. I think it's like a pop-up pirate, but like fries form. So it looks silly. Does it even work? Let me see. Maybe it can be part of my background. How does it even work? Surprised it survived when Chris saw it. Of course, as soon as I put my bag down from 7-Eleven, he started rummaging through it to see what was in there. And of course, the first thing he spotted was the Haribo. What is this? Oh my God, there's a string. Oh! Things are falling down. Okay, so push it down. I suppose. Oh, okay, so that's quite clever. Chris didn't eat. No. Eat pop-up fries. There you go. Yeah, hey, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Is it busy? Yeah, sorry, what have we got there? So, there's a little bit here. Is that going to focus? No. I suppose it's a bit too hard for it to recognize what it is. It says, Mannaka os, which means to push down. So it's spring-loaded. So I'm assuming that you mix them up, and this is the one with the string, and it pops out. I'll do one. This seems so silly. And yet kind of fun. Hello, Paul. What is that strange clear substance you are drinking, and why is it not beer? I'm sorry, Funky Tater. I have work tomorrow, so I need to be a bit smarter with my choices of drink today. I can always put some dye in it if it makes you feel better. Do you think next Mudan's vlog going to be about... Oh my God, Papu. I heard that earlier, and I was like, okay. Because normally, they're not on time, right? Normally, whenever there's an earthquake alarm, I find it happens after the shake. Whereas today, there was a massive, bang, do alarm, and then nothing happened. It's like the worst kind of alarm you can get. It's like, hold, brace yourself. Is it coming? Is it not? So, yeah, I'm sure Mudan, hopefully if he was recording, he can get some content out of that. I mean, I feel bad for him. Good evening, the Bang Rubber. Hope you're doing well. welcome to the stream again. The hard part is, for Mudan, I'm assuming that was meant to be his video content for tomorrow. So now that stream's messed up, he's now got to find another bloody storyline that he can do for a video, which is, the thought of that alone is no thank you. You felt today's shake was pretty big, really? Where I am in Tokyo, I didn't feel it at all. Shockingly so. What do you reckon, chat? You reckon we're gonna pull the one? Nope. I feel like this is like, if you look down inside, you can probably tell which one it is. No. Oh, starting to feel a bit naughty now. Good evening. I felt that, yeah, that's pretty big. Good evening, Marty. How you doing? Well, man. I saw you in the Discord earlier. Read the news about the M5.3 earthquake. Hope all is well. Yes, everything's well here. Everything's good. 3 hours of this, let's go. Should be right. I should just do this. Oh, is that it? Ugh. Yeah, I didn't think about the cleanup on that. Oh, shit. Get in there. Well, that was a fun game. Not doing that again. I feel like that's worse than Pop-Up Pirate, because at least Pop-Up Pirate, isn't it just the pirate that comes up? Jesus. My floor's full of stale chips. Alright. Oh, fucking hell. You can go up there for now. Stay. Doki potato. Not very doki when you can feel that. Well, I'm guessing the idea is you have to. I mean, for Christ, how much was it? It was 748 yen. That's what, £4? It's not bad. Hello, Barry Scoot. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Also, Asian dude on a couch. Wow, monster show. Man TK, thank you so much for the follows, guys. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. The Fryfield stream, apparently. Going to an all-you-can-eat Chinese place, you mother hugger. That's not fair. I haven't eaten anything all day. First gaming stream completed. Is that a game? I guess so, yeah. Do it when you have Ian on as a guest and have Ian do this. Yeah, I should. Wow, Monster Show is your husband. Oh, hey, of course, I should have recognised. Wows. The wows are in chat. Lovely to see you both. Hope you're doing well. What, are you in separate rooms? Or are you, like, long distance? How does that work? Or you just literally sit next to each other on the couch, watching the same thing? I'm confused by this. He's downstairs, you're upstairs. Gotcha. So, yeah, I was filming The Boys today. I was using lenses that I literally wasn't using any of my own gear. It was great. I got to use all of Chris's gear, so I got to correct it for all the stupid settings he had it set to. So that's going to feel good when I film with them next. He used his 24mm, which has a nice f1.4, and then we also used his 50mm. And we got various shots with him and Connor doing very, very fun things for a video that should hopefully be out for you guys next week. Yeah, next week. Should be. Has to be out next week. I'm a little bit worried because technically speaking, the Wacky Weekend video that we shot just recently was meant to go out this weekend, but I don't think that is now. Unless Chris changes it. Well, that's the thing, Emma. Yeah, that's the thing. I think he's actually editing it as well. Because the video that we just filmed, when was it? When did we film it? On the 11th to the 14th? That's meant to come out this weekend. And I don't think it is. Which means that video must have to come out in the week. Then he's got another video. DK Sun, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Let us know how your day's going. Release the Ballard cut. There is no Ballard cut. I'm not doing the next Wacky Weekend. The Banger Rob, how's the Cyclothon preps coming along? I wonder how many energy jelly Chris will pack. Actually, for filming today, he did have 2 on the table. He did have 2 on the classic Chris. This is the only reason it works, Truth. Classic Chris release. It's the only reason that he can get away with it is people expect it. The Cyclophone 2 does need to come out too. Promotional video of Cyclophone or something else. Well, DK-san, you shall find out as and when it's released. I can't say what it is. I know that Connor has released a video though already, right? He's been releasing them left, right and centre, God bless him. Drumming up that publicity. And I also know that Chris apparently was on the bike for 10 kilometres today, so he is training. 10 kilometres isn't 75, but still, it's something, right? Cyclothon, don't get me started, Fetal. I actually Chris was complaining to me today. He was like, Connor and I were calling it Cyclothon, and he was like, it's not Cyclothon, it's Cyclothon. It's like a marathon, Cyclothon. I was like, yeah, but you know, I put up like a vote, and he was like, bollocks. Okay. Animated video, I did see the animated video. It looked really nice, really great. Very cool with the sound clips from the second cycle, I think. I literally listened to the new Abroad in Japan podcast episode, and he said the Wacky Weekend is going to be filmed tomorrow at the time of recording, of course, and should be out later this week. Well, there you go, the truth has been revealed, and he's talking absolute nonsense. He's his own worst enemy. He has too many things that he wants to do. He's too adventurous. Too many things that he wants to get done. Telling people to save up. There we go. Yeah, that's true. It's wise. It's wise. Even Pete is cycling. I think he was on the bike. He's been going to the gym and cycling every day, I think. It's a bike-a-thon. Not necessarily truth. That doesn't mean it's the video, because, you know, we've got it coming up, so we are talking every day about it. Jagawa and Vespa Lady, thank you so much for the follows. Hope you're doing well. Let us know how your day's going. Hopefully it's not as windy as it is here in Japan. It's super, super windy lately. Like yesterday, going out, I was filming with Connor yesterday. My God, I'm doing a lot with Connor lately. Yeah, I was filming with him yesterday as well. It was 16 degrees when I stepped outside to go to work. And then by the time we finished filming and I stepped outside, it was massive, strong winds, heavy, heavy rain, and 6 degrees. And I'm just like, we weren't prepared. None of us were like, oh, 16 degrees, lovely. Just put on that. Hello, Sam. How are you doing? You really do sound like Chris sometimes. Ha 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 ha. Well, I think he sounds like me, but okay. Is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't know. Chris is the goat when it comes to talking bollocks. Can I quote that and send it to him, Benji? I'd happily do it. Part of his charm, indeed. Part of his charm, indeed. It's really windy in North England today. I guess it's just windy all over the world at the moment, Blaze. What's going on? Similar here in the DC. Really? Similar there? I guess the world is just sort of like having a crazy wind stroke at the moment. Usually when it gets really windy like this in Japan, you expect it to be a typhoon. Be my guest. Okay. Unbearable summer there. Oh God, don't remind me. From what I'm told in Japan, if it's this hot during the winter season, which it has been like stupidly hot, it means that the summer here is going to be even worse. Overcast in Hertfordshire. Nice. Springtime weather. How was the earthquake this morning for you? Sam, I didn't feel anything. Did you feel something? I didn't. I heard the alarm. The alarm went off and I was like, fuck, get my clothes on quick. Shit, I've got to get outside. And I was bracing myself for it. And I was like, bruh, where you at? Got none of it. 13 kilometers isn't windy, right? So maybe it's the... Well, I mean, my hair kind of like explains it. It's all over the bloody place from that. Mind you, is it actually not bad today? I need to get it cut before the cyclophone. It's getting very long. Then again, maybe I should grow it. What do you think? You think I should grow my hair? Get it cut short? Usually it's shaved on the sides. Hello, Leanne. How you doing? Grow it. Oh, boo-hoo. Just be glad you... I'm sorry, Sarge. I'm sorry. I'm trying to embrace it while I still have it, alright? Looks decent, but I have long hair bias for sure. But do you also have a lot of beard hair bias, Benji? Because that's another thing I noticed. A lot of people in the foreign countries seem to like having a beard. And I usually shave it because it gets too itchy for me. How do you, like, stop your beard from being itchy? Sides are also fine. It's not too... Well, that's nice to hear. Good, okay. I think maybe it's because my hairdresser, like, he cut it so short on top last time that when he shaved the sides and put it on top, it's sort of grown out, okay? Beard oil. It just stops. You don't, you suffer. Yeah, that's right, Sam. You got a bushy beard now, haven't you? Use beard oil. Side, how's it going, man? I saw you change your name in Discord. You don't have to change it. Beard oil gets rid of beard rough. Oh, that's good to hear. How do you stop beard itch? You don't. Well, in that case, I'm going to be clean shaven for the rest of my life. You have a beard, but it's out of laziness. I feel you. I feel you. You're doing well. That's good to hear. Hope you're doing. I'm doing good. I've impromptu stream. I wasn't expecting to stream tonight, but you know, part of me thought I'm coming home after a day's work, and I felt bad for Mudan because he was on earlier and his stream went down. I felt bad. Do you know what happened there, Sam? Do you know why his stream went down? I look less homeless now. All right, side. We'll keep it that way. It's canon now. Apparently so. It's not official though until he changes his Twitch name though, right? Joke. Don't fucking go down that route. Akmal, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Let us know how you're doing. Make sure you pack an extra pair of sunglasses for Pete to steal and break. You're right, Jenny. You're not wrong. I need to get myself a pair of sunglasses as well. I don't really have any ones that I don't mind breaking. I've only got Ray-Bans at the moment. Was it the UPS? Paul's getting, no, I'm not beer. You're just getting addicted to watching me, all right? I've only done 6 streams. And that's over, what, 2 weeks? That's not a lot. It's you. You need to flip that screen around and look in a mirror, man. No idea, been asleep. Probably connection issues. Yeah. You've been asleep all day, Sam? You already think it's side. It is side. What are you talking about? I just see side. That's side, right, guys? Side. Side 2. I don't see Sid. I see side. I think you're doing like, you know, the film 7, where it's like they're clever and putting it the wrong way around. Corn, you're smart, man. I don't grow like a full beard. I prefer trimming a couple of days, then shaving. Baby face is just, yeah. People do tell me to grow, but the problem is if I grow my beard, because my hair's quite fair, you don't really see a beard. It just looks a bit scruffy. 6 in 2 weeks is plenty. Do you stream too, Sarge? I don't know who streams, by the way. Who streams? Because I'm finding people in my chat sometimes like, oh yeah, I had a couple of hours the other day, and I was like, oh, I didn't know. Emma did. Okay, you did. Try to find some futuristic band glasses. Cajo and Giri. Oh my god, Annex. Anemic. The only reason why I wear glasses for these trips is because when I look up to try and catch the drone, the sunlight hits my face. The problem is that although I need it for looking up in the sky, having sunglasses on when I'm trying to look at my drone screen is terrible. So it's kind of a catch-22 because I need it to look up, but I don't want them to look down. I need a glasses assistant, someone that can hold glasses up for me, so that when I go to catch the drone, they can be there and take them off when I look down. Yours is pretty scruffy. You just go baby face. There we go. See? A long time. Okay, Sarge. What made you stop? Hey, Pacho Dizu. Sorry, I'm sure I'm butchering your name. How's it going? Welcome back. I just did it to build my PC on stream and get the free ML. Really, Fidel? You became affiliate and then you was like, alright, I'm out. Don't they make bifocal glasses? Really, Jenny? A tennis visor? You know, man, if I had a tennis visor, Pete would immediately steal that and start breaking out his poker character. Yay, another Paul stream. I was... Oh my god. Sorry, Cole. They're coming at you thick and fast. You'll have to start playing them at ×2 speed. Although, like, get ready for no Paul streams in like 2 weeks because I'll be on the road, so I won't be able to do anything then. New job for Pete. Good God. He has enough. Bring backup sunglasses. Someone is going to break. I mean, honestly, Soup, it's normally mine that get broken. What happened? On the last Cyclethon, was it Pete that had a pair? I remember there was a pair that was Randy Savage. I think it was Connor lost his, was it? I know someone lost their glasses last Cyclethon. automatically tinting glasses are really, like, they're great, and they're also a curse though, Havish, because if you go into a tunnel, like, and you've got them tinted, they're not going to come out. I'm not saying it for me for the drone. Maybe it might work for the drone. I don't know. But once they're tinted, like, when I look down, they're going to be fucked, right? I got to affiliate, but then there is too much going on at home to make content. Oh, sorry to hear that, Sarge. Well, hopefully one day you can come back. I'm sure everyone can't wait to see you again. Those take minutes to transition. Yeah. Connor lost his and stole Pete's. Now, hang on a minute. Did he steal them, anemic, or was it more a case of Pete bought them for him? I think Pete bought two. The ones he liked, Connor specifically liked too, so he got them. Yeah, they tint when exposed to light. And obviously, I'm going to be outside when I'm in. I can't really. Well, I don't often fly the drone when I'm in the car. Oh, so Connor broke a pair. I thought he lost them. He did lose them, right? Erectosaurus, yeah. He lost his, used Pete's, broke... Oh, God. Classic Pete move. Classic Pete move. I got to stop giving Pete my glasses as the takeaway from this. My favourite glasses were the ones for the first cycle font. They were my police glasses. I bought those glasses back in 2007 when I was at the airport in England on the way to Japan for a UK show, a Japanese show. And I bought them as a little treat to myself, and they stayed alive all those years, only to be broken on the first cyclethon. Shocking. Get weird ones from Village Underground so the guys that lose... That's true. I should do that. I should make some deep, heartfelt story like my police glasses, so that Pete has more like finesse and caring if he does do something to them. I don't know how people have enough energy to stream while keeping up with chat. I've always wanted to make videos and stuff. Well, I'll tell you what, Side. My chat's not like Connor's. Although I will say the other day, I think it was at the last stream when Onigiri raided me. That was a bit fucking like, what? I mean, she sent over like, was it 3,000 people? I didn't know what I was doing. You just have to sort of look at a sentence and pray that it's okay. What if you get those Korean sun visor? That's for the face. True, Soup. Would people laugh at me though if I wear something like that? No, I'm not saying that sobering. I didn't know he was live. Like, I literally went live, what, 10 past 7? He normally streams at 7, right? So I didn't think he was streaming tonight. So, it wasn't on purpose. Every chat is a hive mind. You've been in Giri's chat and seen how they idolize Oni Bro. Yes, I have. To be fair, he is a dude. We call it invaded from now on. Oh God, what have I started? Yeah. You laugh at me. Well, I laugh back at you. Gotta train your eyes to snipe messages when chat gets fast. I know, Benji. It's hard though, especially when there's that many people coming in because everyone's like, blah. You can make them a trend. Hey, what's that? T.Y. Whoopity? Thank you, Whoopity. Is that it? Is that how you pronounce it? Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Let us know how your day's going. I have Pete on my TV and you're my... Well, that's good to hear, Emma. That means I'm mobile. I can be taken anywhere. Like a little sunshine in your pocket. You can take me around. Korean sun visors are for the aunties. If only you were wearing sunglasses, could get clip-on sunglasses. Yeah, that's true. Korean sun visors are for the aunties. That's right, Kat. I don't know if I'd want to wear them. Isn't that the one that you see people on like bicycles in Japan as well? They have this like visor that just covers them. I think that's the same thing, right? Oh, one sec. Oh, I got a message from the dog father himself. Oh, funny. The dog. Well, that's what I'm called. He's got to be called the dog father now, right? You seen that picture? It looked fucking sick. Someone made a picture of it. Is it in his Reddit? I don't even know. Does he look at his Reddit? Is it dog father one word? The dog father. Or is it Father Dog, based on his last stream? Is it Dog Father or Father Dog? He's a real father now, absolving us of our sins. Do you have any thoughts on the Sony FX30? I hear it has a lot of features for the price. Well, first off, welcome to the stream, first time chatter Kiyosake. I would say it's a great B cam. If you can afford the FX3, I would go for that. The only issue that I find with the FX30 is that it is a crop sensor. So even if you're using like a 16mm lens, it's not going to be 16mm. It's going to be cropped in, which means it's going to be not as wide. And also, because it's a smaller sensor, less light gets into it, so it doesn't handle low light as well. Not to say it's bad, it's still a great camera, but those are issues that I have with it. I would love to have one as a B cam from my FX3, because like the color would be great, but other than that, yes, DK Sun, don't worry, I'm looking right now. But yeah, for that reason, I would, if you can get it, I know it's a stretch, but if you can get the FX3, I would recommend it. Sea Dog VA. Why can't, why, as he does have a Reddit, right? What the fuck am I looking at? Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see. What am I looking at? What is this? What? What? When did this happen? Titty Dog? This is Titty Dog? From Wish. Is this Connor Dog from Wish? It's Mr. Beast. More like Mr. Breast. What do you mean? What the fuck is this? What is this from? What happened to... Oh my god. Hang on. Oh god. Where is this? No, there's a seat. The dog father. There's Father Dog. Oh no, not clips. No. You can click on that if you want to see it. Hello. There's a Power Ranger dog. Mudan! Oh, this was a great... If you didn't watch this yet, this is on Mudan's channel. Great video. Looks like a Minecraft character. He does look a bit blocky. I'll give him that. Where is it? When did we do this video? Ah, there he is. Wake up, take a shit, eat, get out of bed. Why am I on this Reddit? What the fuck? That's the picture. Crook Mafia. We filmed these back to back, actually. This was shot in the same location. It's a really cool place. Scrolling. Well, you know what? This is it. I mean, it's basically that picture. Let me see. Can I stretch that out more? How do I stretch that out more? I mean, that looks pretty damn good, right, chat? Isn't that Giga Chad? This is actually TK's jacket and TK's glasses. They weren't part of the shoot. And he said, no, you need to put these on. Put these on, it'll look good. And Connor was apprehensive about the glasses, but once he got them on, it was like, and he was like, he saw all of us react, and we was all like, yo, that looks fire. And he was like, okay. There's a reason. Okay, guys, there's a reason TK is a fashion guy, right? He's also an awesome dude, but there's a reason he knows his shit, right? He is a legend, Sam. You're damn right. Hey, Green Chaos. How you doing? We need to get you a pair of those shoes for the Cyclophon. Oh, Cyclophon side, not the Cyclothon. There's so many names. Phoenix, welcome. And Rabid Carrots. What a great name. Podchan, sorry I missed you there. Thank you for the follows. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Apparently, no, that's not the proper spelling for it. If you go on my Twitter, I did do a vote, and you'll find that it was Cyclothon. You're going to Glam tomorrow. Awesome, Sam. Well, tell TK, cameraman Paul said hello. He's normally downstairs, I think, if he's not upstairs. So that photo shoot, the Dogfather photos were taken at in the basement area. They have this great photo shoot area at Glam. And then after that, we went on completely the other side of Tokyo to this place that was just like covered in neon lights. And then on the other side of the room, which you can't see in the photos, they had like a table with like, I think it was 9 chairs and 9 PCs. And it was just Apex Legends teams. I don't know what the hell that studio was, but it was like, this side was like a photo shoot place. And the other side just had like literally like a complete gaming team. They weren't there, but the whole table was set up. And they had this poster with, what's his name? Kojima. This like trophy thing with Kojima, like productions. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Thank you, Paul. Love the van. Hey, that's nice to hear. There's going to be some more Vanguard soon. Yeah, they had this like trophy thing from Kojima, and I was like, it had his new company's logo on it and stuff, and I was like, what the hell is this? That place sounds sketchy. Well, there wasn't any like casting couches, Soup. Actually, no, there was. There was a casting couch because there's a picture with Connor on one. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Bruh.
Shh. You know nothing. You know nothing. Okay? Uh-oh, stinky. But it was a fun shoot. It was quite funny. Originally, it was just going to be sit down and talk like an interview style. And I was like, well, why don't we just film it like while you're doing the photo shoot, asking questions? And I think it came out better for that. If you haven't seen that, that's on Connor's channel. Let me get a link for you guys. You know, Paul, if you had a moderator, he could do this for you instead. You know, you wouldn't have to be going away finding the link and you could just give it to someone else. Well, shush. I like doing things for the community, and this is my way of giving back. And I've learned how to paste in the fucking chat properly now. There you go. That's the video I'm talking about for Connor. He was, we did a cheeky little suit, a cheeky little Connor shoot. He had his own little suit design, looks awesome. Highly recommend checking out if you haven't. Was that a sobering impression? I don't know, does sobering sound like that? Sobering, you from Essex too? Sobering has finally got into your head. Connemara Festival. Huh. Well, the thing is, right, I'm used to using Command V to paste something in chat, but for some reason OBS doesn't allow me to use Command V. I have to right click and then paste. Don't ask me why. It's a real thing. May and Zutra, thank you so much for the follows, guys. And Stroopy, thank you so much for the follows. Hope you're doing well. Sorry I didn't catch you earlier. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, anyway, yeah, it's a good video. That was filmed quite quickly as well. That came out really fast. Because we filmed... let me think. I think Connor filmed the tripod scene, which is the first bit with the buttons, picking that stuff. That was filmed when I was doing Non-Stop North, so that would have been in December. And I think we filmed the second bit around February. Yeah, no worries. My stream didn't load until just now anyway. Australian internet. I thought I heard Australia had good internet. Or has it got terrible internet? It's one or the other. Is it bad internet? 2310s in chat. I've seen the 2310s. I've seen the 2310s. We haven't got the emote yet, guys. We've got one more stream before we can then start reaching for affiliate, and that'll probably be the first one that goes on, right? Might be a Mac thing. Probably right side. Probably right. I am on a Mac. It's not a skill issue if I know how to bloody copy paste on everything but OBS. Australia has terrible... Okay. Why does Australia have terrible internet? Is it just the government saying, fuck you? I theoretically have 100 down, 50 up. I actually have 20 down. What the fuck? Yo, very boring game. How you doing, man? Game. Very boring name. You do game too, though, I'm sure. Mac crowd rise up. That's what I say, Vespa Lady. Nothing wrong with the Macs. So I can't remember, what's my upload? I know my upload is 35 here, but my internet is like 100 megabytes max. It's terrible. Cheapskate government, gotcha. That makes sense. You can also use 7TV for X. I have them. This PC, I have them. They should be installed. Are they not showing? I went through after everyone complained saying, "Where's our 7TV emotes?" last night, and I did install them. I have 100 up and 40 down. You have 100 up and 40 down? Damn, that's insane. Oh, it's them thinking copper and fiber was cheaper and just... Oh, I see, yeah. A lot of them have to like pull up the roads right to change the wiring. What have I missed? Ha 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 nodders. Oh, of course. You're doing shit I can't see on my OBS because my OBS doesn't... Why does OBS not show like 7TV and better TTV? What is that? You're welcome, Anemic. Enjoy. Be free. Oh, I can see them on my screen. Okay, so I can see them over here. I just can't see them on OBS. OBS, man. It's so weird, right? Sometimes it's like 2 steps forward and then 3 steps back with the things it does. Hello, Fat Tam. How you doing, man? Hope everything's good with you. Checking emotes on screen, yeah. I have to check my own emotes via here, even though you guys are here on my screen. And it makes sense visually because it looks like I'm looking at you that way. Our street had fiber put in just under 2 years ago. We had... What the fuck? That's insane. Some areas in my city will have fiber to the perimeter. So they actually have good internet, but suburb probably... Oh, wow, that sucks. They pop up on the chat plugin. Worlds apart. Is there a particular emote that you guys prefer? Welcome to live streaming. Yeah, okay, Sam. It is my first time. First time streaming here. Is there a particular emote that you guys like? Kek. Kek W. We love the Kek. What's the XDD emote? What, is that on 7TV or is that on better TTV? 2310. 2310. I keep calling it 2310 because it's all in one, but 2310. All right, Sam. You know it. That's coming. If you know, you know. XDD and XDDing. It's a cat. The White Among Us gay sex. What the fuck? I did have the White Among Us. I didn't know there's a different one. What the fuck? Hang on a minute. Okay, let me have a look, guys. One sec. I'll go on 7TV now and see if there's a XDD emote sets. What the fuck is that? Is that a cat or a rat? What? What is that? XDDing. That's added. What is that? A crat. It's a crat. Okay. I've just tried to add them now. This is on 7TV. Let me try Better TV as well. Would they be on there as well? Oh, you can't search on Better TV, can you? News! Welcome to the chat. First time chatting. Well, hello. Welcome. How's your week going? We're nearly at the end of it now. It's Pete's favourite emote. Really? Not this, Emma. A lot of emotes wildly homophobic and worse. Oh, really? I shouldn't add them, you mean? I need to make sure you guys don't get me in trouble. I mean, what's the point of, like, having me on the stream if you're then going to try and get me cancelled? What's that for? 12 Darius 21. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Let us know how your week's going. And who's looking forward to the weekend? Skibbity. I did put a Skibbity on there. There we go. We got Skibbity. I had to get toilet emotes, you know. People are typing X. Is it not coming up? I did. I did add it. Maybe I have to turn my stream off and on again for it to show. Oh, it's showing for you guys. Okay, you can see here on me. It's not showing on my thing, but need to refresh. Well, I'm not going to do that because I'm sure that if I do that, my stream would break. So yeah, that's not a good idea. How's the Psychophon 2 video coming? It's going great, Fat Tam. Chris has been given 38 narrations to work on. Hello, Jam. Welcome to the stream. First time chatting. Hope you're doing well. He's been given 38 narrations that need to be done for the video. And while he's doing that, I have to look for 1 hour's worth of music to go through and piece it all together. And I'm sure he's going to give me essays back. He's going to give me, I say 38, but he's going to give me essays back, man. I'll give him like a tiny short bit. We just need this bit to bridge the gap to make people understand what's going on. And he'll just go off on like a fucking essay. Like, let me tell you about the fields of the grains of sand in Totori. And I'll be like, we don't have footage of that, Chris. Oh, just look up and Shutterstock or whatever. Go there, find it that way. Joel is a classic. Oh, Joel. I haven't put a face to Joel. Jolene. It will come out before the next one begins. No, I've got a feeling, like, and I'm saying this as a joke, but it wouldn't put it past him. I've got Joeling. What the fuck is Joeling? There's no Joel though. There's an evil Joel. The Joeling, let him Joel. Spinning fish. Joelist. Joel check. Joel line. What the fuck? There's so many weird ones here. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out. Anyway, yeah, so for Psychophon 2, I've got this horrible feeling that he's not going to get it done in time, and then we're going to have to cycle for Psychophon 3, and at the end he'll be like, no, we'll release it to keep them happy because the third one's end, there's nothing left, so let's give them Psychophon 2 now to keep them satiated because there's no more Psychophon 3. I'll be like, Chris, that's a terrible idea. Sarge, you love watching Paul discover. Well, there we go. It's now like in the VOD. So don't forget Joel Mama. Oh my god. That's right, Anemic. There's no mods here. I think even when I do eventually get mods, I'll just say there's no mods. I bet 95% of chat doesn't know that. You'd be surprised. We got a lot of 40s here. Have we? I don't know. Do we? Sinful, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Let us know how you're doing. Yeah, no, just do pull check. What? What do you mean? Jolene at 33 RPM sounds like a Forbidden Cowboy. Yeah, really? I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get copyright struck, but that sounds interesting. Pull check. What the fuck is that, Sam? What? Vampy 6 Yeppers. What does that even mean? The Psychophon 2 video sounds like it's going to be hours. Yeah, Baka Danny. I don't want to call you that, so if I can call you Danny, feels wrong. It was 1 hour 30. I've now managed to cut it down to 1 hour 5 minutes, and I'm sure that he can shave off even a few more minutes because I think he wants it to be under an hour. The mods are the friends we made along the way. Augmented, I agree. I think a good chunk of us are over 30, Sarge. Well, I did look at my statistics earlier, and it said that most of my chat is apparently between 20 and 35, and that surprised me. But like, it's a welcome surprise. So yeah, it's probably, you know, Connor's not coming in. Sinful, hey, good. That's good to hear you're doing well. Glad to hear that. Being young isn't mutually exclusive with knowing older music. Yes, it's true. Internet access means older music is much more. This is very, very true, Stroopy. You're right. We don't mind longer. That's what she said. There should be a 1 hour 30 minute extended cut. Well, very boring name. That is never going to happen. Unfortunately. Dolly is the goat, apparently. You're a boomer, Paul. What the fuck? Is that a compliment, though? I mean, like, are we still considering boomer a bad thing? Because, like, a lot of people are boomers now. That stream. Well, come on, man. I mean, I hate to say this, but I remember a time when internet didn't exist. Old gang, rise up. You're damn straight. Paul is a millennial. Am I? I'm from 1982. Is that considered a millennial? It's better than Zoomers. We are all moving toward the boomer arc. Tell Connor that. Sometimes he's an old man. That's a millennial? I thought I was Gen X or whatever they're called. That's so funny. My age, it's like they tend to blur the line as to what's what. I don't give a shit, but you know. I'm in my 20s, but my joints are already on there. I'm sorry to hear that, Beer. Cyclethon, yes, Cyclethon. You're spelling it right, Vespa Lady. You're 17 years older than me. Yes, that's right, Sam. But I'm forever 21. You either die a hero or see yourself become a boomer. Well, side, what went wrong with me? Is this now my Joker arc? Is that what happens? Gen X is millennial? I thought there were two different things, QWERTY. I thought it was Gen X then millennial. Isn't there a Gen Z as well? Connor is absolutely a boomer. Oh, I can't wait to see him react to that. Got a haircut? No, I haven't got a haircut. I just got very, very windswept. Yeah, Gen X is generation before millennial. Yeah, that's what I understand. Aren't you Twitch? I like the way you say that, Nudes. Aren't you a Twitch affiliate yet? Fucking hell, Paul. Get on with it. I am not. I have one more stream to go before I qualify for it, and even then, I need to pass the checks. You're too cool to be an official boomer. Well, thank you, Sam. It's very kind of you. What are you angling for here? I like that. I know I like this phrase here. This is good. I have over 10 years experience being 21. I like that. I have over 20. Although I did like what people in the chat were saying earlier. Was it you, Side? Someone was saying it's like, I'm Paul's age minus X when they was defining their age. In the Discord, that was quite funny. I'm the last of the millennials. Sorry to hear that, Norway. Is that a bad thing? Have they all gone extinct? It goes Gen X, then millennials, then Gen Z. Well, why did we skip? Oh, because millennials sounded cooler than Gen Z, I guess. I grew up with dial-up internet. The connection. Yes, I grew up with dial-up internet. I remember that my PC used to have floppy disks. And I had a mobile phone that you had a limit. You could only send, was it, I don't know, what, 18 letters or something stupid like that for a text? And the text cost a fortune. There was no internet on it. No nothing. I never grew up, so there. Millennials wanted to be different. Well, they nearly were. Apparently the world was going to crash in 2000. Yeah, it makes sense, Jetty. It makes sense. Do you remember the actual floppy disk? I do, Cat. I went to school and had them. I remember when games were on floppy disks. That was insane. I didn't know about the internet until I turned 10. What age do you think is a good age to give your kid access to the internet? I'm turning 32 and I had a Nokia brick. I had a Nokia brick. Fast internet was yeah. Oh, you're saying it all now. 18. Venice World, right, 18. 56. Never. 16 plus. 5p a text meant we didn't get... Yes, Bex! Yes! 5p a text meant we didn't get message nonsense. That's true. Never. The internet was a mistake. 24. I still don't think it's a good idea. 12. Interesting. So we got some teens here. Actually, is 12 considered a teen? It's not, is it? 13. So 12 wouldn't be a teen. 20 years old to access the internet. You're right, Benji. There's no correct answer. But I'm interested in seeing, like, the consensus. If only I had a mod that could put up a vote. I know. It's terrible, isn't it? I might throw this question up on Twitter just to see what people say. I think it's an interesting, like, social experiment. I grew up on the internet and I don't think it's a good idea to let kids on the internet. I agree, Side, to a point. It is pretty insane, but at the same time, I don't want, like, if I had a kid, I wouldn't want to get taken the piss out of because they don't have access to something that everyone else does, you know? I was online around 9, 10. That was before social media. Really, Si? Before social media, there was a time before social media, that's right. It's hard with today's kids because everything is connected to the... I know, right? In the classrooms, really? I mean, I have seen classrooms of kids with like iPads. I remember that when I was a young lad, I remember the days when there was no internet on your phone. You had to go to a fucking library and read fuck knows how many books to find out what you needed for your test and exam. And at least if you copied from that book, the teacher couldn't tell if you copy-pasted. But you had to fucking like dig through all the history books to find the law. These days, it's like, all right, Wikipedia, what you got? It's a lot easier. Revision was a bitch. It was a bitch back in the day. Can you imagine, right, for you guys that I mean, if you're millennials or Gen Zs, like, can you imagine not having internet access and you had to find out information on something that you was like had to do for school or, you know, for university, and like you had to go to a library and find. Do they still have libraries? Is it still a thing? Lost Rio, Choco Happy Ending, Sinful Bliss. Thank you so much for the follows. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Let us know your thoughts. Wikipedia was becoming a thing. Yeah, same here, Lexi. Yeah, when I was in school, it was becoming a thing. Encyclopedia Britannica, Dan! I had that! Yes, yes! Was a bit cheeky. We could get around it a little. I only had it towards the end, though. Your first proper exposure was when you was 10 on the PlayStation 3 and online gaming. My God. That's another thing, right? Do you let your kid play online gaming? What age would you think is okay to let your kid play games online, knowing the kind of toxic environment that they have there? My kids are not allowed to use Wikipedia as a teacher. Oh, really? They do, Emma? That's insane. I had to do lots of library. Yeah, I still remember. I had to do lots of library time. My school had a library in it as well, so I got quite lucky with that. The school I went to recently uploaded lots of photos in Google, and classrooms are so different with laptops and computers and all. My God. I do wonder about like the future generation's eyesight, because like people seem to be looking at screens from a very young age. Nev, John F. Kennedy's dad. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well, guys. Let us know your thoughts on this current trend of internet and games. I think there's plenty of toxicity in schools. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The truth speaks the truth. The internet probably isn't much worse. That's true. I remember bullying. Being bullied, I mean, not bullying. Because I had this like stupidly white skin in school, and people used to take the piss out of me because I was just like so white and I was shy. At the same time, I think it helps build character at the same time. You know, kids are always going to be kids. At what age should kids be exposed to Connor and Chris? Well, I think that's something we should throw up in chat as well. What age do you think is appropriate for a wacky weekend? Now, hang on. First off, what age is appropriate for a wacky weekend on Chris's channel? 18 for legal reasons. 50? Now, wait a minute. There's some knowledge in the videos. ASAP. A wacky weekend. I don't think you meant it. Oh, okay, Sam. Unhinged challenges being done in public is quite alarming to me. I know, Nev. Me too. I have to bloody film them. I mean, all the love hotel. Well, the love hotels are usually on Connor's channel, right? But for Chris first of all, whose do you think is more edgy? The videos that go on Chris's or Connor's? Ain't no way I would let my children watch motel reviews. That's right, Bolsley. I think social media just increased the bullying pool for just... That's true, John. Very, very true. Didn't even think of that. You're right. I mean, kids now get bullied when they're not in school, which is another big health conscious thing. Connors are edgier. Both. Connor. Doesn't Connor like censor his swear words though? I think that's something that Chris doesn't do. Thank you, Thunder, so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Let us know your thoughts. Which waggy weekend's okay for the kids? If any. Honestly, I can't tell. Connor, yeah, but he doesn't go to strip clubs with Chris. I'm talking about wacky weekends, guys. Because someone mentioned Chris and Connor. So, in that respect, when Connor's wacky weekends versus Chris's wacky weekends. Chris is chiller for some reason. Well, that's because Bulgeley, he doesn't want to go to some place that will get him cancelled. Cancelled? Yes, cancelled and cancelled, apparently. I blame Connor. I blame Connor, Chris, and Gaunt for making me talk like a prick. Well, Chris got demonetized for saying the C word. He did indeed. He did indeed. And it was, he was actually saying it at a duck. I remember that. I remember hearing it and saying, what are you doing? Why would you even say that word? Really? Okay, 12 for Chris, 18 for Connor. That's not bad, although Chris does swear a lot. Love hotel sex toys. Good God. I could see Chris's wackies on NHD app. I couldn't see Connor's on TV. Well, you never know. You never know. He has the voice. Connor, the unfortunate child going on a field trip at unknown places and rough locations. Chris's videos are more mellow and less action-packed due to physique. Well, Bang Rob, I think a lot of it is to do also with just we have a different editing style. I think when we edit on Chris's videos compared to like Mudan and Connor's, Mudan's very, very like, let's go, keep the pace going. He's very, very high tension, and whereas Chris is a bit more like, he likes it story. We can't just go from A to B with Chris. He wants a segue. He wants a smooth transition into somewhere, whereas Connor doesn't mind, sort of like, all right, next place. Depends on the age, 14, 15 plus, it should be okay. I agree, Thunder. 14 or 15. Chris's videos are great family. That's right, so I think they're good family entertainment too. I just worry that he does swear too much. There is a swear word that Connor says on the Wacky Weekend in the Oshima Island that I did censor. I think he did say the C word. We're down to the rush. I know, Lexi. I know. I feel bad. By the time I tuned into it, he was already like effing. Chris, something I would show to my parents. Connor, something I would show to my brother. That's good. That's not bad. I think both of the boys would take that beer. They would both accept that. ADHD editing. Is that on like you're gonna put that on Mudan's like business card? Made me cough there. Fennec, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Chris is a cinematographer, or at least thinks he is. Side. No, he knows his stuff. He knows his angles. He's very good. We were filming today. He knows his stuff. The Irish person complains about swearing. Hey, you've not heard me swear once on this stream, Sam. At least not for me, all right? Unless I've been reading a comment that had a swear word in it. I've not swore once. Prove it. Oh, wait. You got nothing. You listen to Connor's TTS, you know his audience age. Well, you're going to listen to a lot of them for the next, in the next 2 weeks soon, from April 1st. There's going to be a lot of L underscores. I can't show my mum Connor. She would stalk him. Good lord. Well, he might stalk her Norway if he sees her. He does have a bit of an old age fetish, doesn't he? I'm not native English speaker, so I have no idea what words are no-goes. Oh, I should use that excuse too, Side. Yeah. My memory isn't that good. Good lord. There was a swear in a clip of yours, but that clip has been mysteriously deleted. What a shame, Lexi. What on earth would we do? And who better to know all of my clips than the person that bloody makes them all? Do you have like a shortcut on your keyboard, Lexi, that just sort of like clip, 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 clip? Emma's TTS at Cyclophone gonna need paint. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. He does have his Emma, doesn't he? The French Emma. What? Hang on. Old age fetish, I can't. What? Oh, did you hear that, Sam? Connor's mods tend to be unhinged. What have you got to say about that, huh? Sam? Are you unhinged? Oh, plus X. Oh, this is your way of clipping. Oh my god, there is a shortcut? Fucking hell. That explains a lot. I think if you saw a picture of Lex's keyboard, it would just be like those two things are completely rubbed off. Sam is 100% unhinged. Have you seen these? Yeah, that's true, Bucky. You're right there, Danny. Do you come up with all of them, Sam? How many times will you guys play sex while Connor is having an elderly... Oh, this is true. I forgot about that. It's not just the tunnels, is it? Is Rainhole that bad as a mod for him? Rainho? Hinges are for suckers. I mean, they allowed Emma's glitter napalm recipe present. What the fuck? There's your swear word, Sam. Happy now? You just have to mention napalm recipe. That throws it out at me. I saw Chris's channel back in 2018 because I wanted to know more on what to do before going to Japan. Luckily, I did watch it and do not count as a notorious guy. That's good to hear, Nev. Yes. His informative videos are very, very good to help people get around. And he did release a new video recently for 2 weeks in Japan that was very well received. Highly recommend checking it out if you haven't. On his main channel abroad in Japan. Rainho hasn't modded yet. Well, I mean, she's busy, right? I mean, she's like climbing up the ladder. I did see her stream about and she was making her own PC. That did worry me, though. I saw that she had to get professional help. Like, I think it was the day after. I mean, as soon as I saw it had the cooling system, I was like, liquid cooling. Ooh, someone that's never done a PC before. Ooh. And then after I saw that, YouTube recommended Giri's PC building video, and I was like, I don't know if I have enough strength for this. In 2018, I watched the original Journey Across Japan while I was in Japan. Shimino Mikado, yeah, their video. Oh, that's good to hear, Truth. I haven't done it myself. Was it good? Is it as much as everyone makes it out to be? She graduated from modhood. Well, that's good to hear. I like. You know what? I like that side. That feels nice. She graduated from modhood and became her own streamer. We love Rain. She's doing it. Oh, well, you know, we all love Rain. I've met Rain. I've filmed with Rain. She's cool. I filmed her at the Shibuya Ichimeru Q with Giri. Going to Japan has been very tempting after watching Chris's beer? What do you mean tempting? Get your ass here. I await broken PC components. Oh, I see. Giri is a Linus Tech Tips fan. Yeah, I have seen that Linus Tech Tips. Is it? No. What's that video where... What channel was it where they tried to teach people how to make a PC and it was like ridiculously bad? It wasn't IGN, was it? She was streaming for a few days before she didn't install Drive. Oh my god, really? Very boring game was good. Okay, that's cool to hear. Anonymous and Fake ING, thank you so much for the follows. Hope everyone's doing well. Let us know how you're doing. Giri's was painful to watch. Yeah, she used a bloody hammer, Thunder. I don't know how Bro watched that. Because I wouldn't have had the patience to film someone doing that to like very expensive PC gear. Already doing the planning for my next trip. Good to hear, Emma. Planning for another visit in Japan. That's good to hear. October's good time. The weather's not too bad in October. Who's shit talking me? Everybody, Giri. Have you never looked at your chat? Everybody. And I don't even know. It worked, didn't it? Did it? We don't know. The stream went off. And the problem is, I don't know. Is this Giri or is this Bro? What's the evidence you can give me that this isn't Bro? Huh? I've seen this name when you're streaming live. Which is it? I hate you. All right, well, that must be Giri. Because Bro would never say such slanderous things to me. And where the hell was your cover of I'm on a boat? Huh? You was on a boat and you didn't do an I'm on a boat video? Only Bro's busy eating donuts. What the fuck? Cameraman Paul! This is totally Giri. How do we know? I don't know. How do we know? It's impossible to tell without the mask, you know. You had a sub goal? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You had a sub goal for like, I'm on a boat. Why do you need a sub goal? You should just shout out, I'm on a motherfucking boat. It's not often you get on a boat, man. Free clip. Second swear, free clip. All right, John. Is it Mr. Donut, though? Because why do things for free? It was a nice boat. It is a nice boat. It's a boat I've seen before. Maybe you have too, but I won't say where. Unless you're Giri. What is this cat emote? Cool cat. Is that what you think you are? You think you're a cool cat? Shocking. Ikra, thank you so much for the follow. And Thailander, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Let us know what you think of Giri's cooking. Would you survive if you was in her kitchen? Faking Oni Bros emote right there. They did say on Giri's stream that Chris also... Oh, there we go. So we know. Yeah. Hopefully you guys didn't get as sunburnt as Chris. Because that crew got very, very sunburnt and didn't have a good time. I didn't get to catch the stream, but I knew immediately I'd seen that boat before. All VTubers hang out here. Well, Sam, I mean, I must, you know, you've got to give props to Giri, because, like, she is part of the reason that I do stream, as much as she doesn't want to admit it. I mean, I was on her stream, and she was like, everyone was like, why aren't you streaming, Paul? You should do something. I was like, man. Apparently, I was a dying sheep. But yeah, I was like, man, okay, I'll think about it. And here I am. It's all me. There you go, Giri. That's your treat. Clip that, send it off, okay? And then give me money for it. Never seen her cook. She just forgot to install Fortnite for tournaments. Don't inflate her ego. When will you stream, Paul? Never, Fabricio. This is a pre-recorded video. I'm currently doing other things right now. I'm editing Cyclephone 2 as we speak. This is not a real stream. You didn't know there was an update for Fortnite? There is one, isn't there? How, like... You call yourself a gamer? What are you, hey? Fabricio with the palms in the face. Good lord. Oh, actually, Giri, what do you think is the correct age to let a kid watch or have access to the internet? I'm intrigued to know what you think. Actually, what age do you think is appropriate to watch your stream? Giri plays game. Just in general? Just in general? I can always hear your voice rising up at the end of the sentence. Just in general? If you're not 18 plus, get the... Oh, strong Giri. She's one of those mums who just walks around with a sandal in hand, can't wait. You gotta get Paul a VTuber model. Good God. Can you imagine what kind of model she'd give me? That's for my streams anyway. This is true, Giri. You unleashed the beast. Too many naughty jokes on the Giri. Well, this is true. And she did have a habit of, like, smashing my spotted dick to nuts. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, we did go on her channel and we cooked something in England called a spotted dick, to which she just manhandled it to fucking death. And that was Girl DM's, like, direction for a thumbnail, which I bet that's not going to be the thumbnail either, is it, Giri? Let's be real. I bet that's not the thumbnail. Paparazzi VTuber. Oh my god, what? Giri streams are some of my favourite. Worth the knife. Good for you, Sam. I think for internet it needs to be 13, 14 plus, but it must be hard to parent that. This is true, Sarge. I don't even know what that means. Inuyasha? Inuyasha? What the fuck is that? And this is where she goes, oh my god, he doesn't know the meta, guys. No, I don't. She did crush my spotted dick to nuts. Yes, John, I'll say it twice. She did. It's very hard. What? What, are we still talking about spotted dick? What, I mean? I let my son watch whatever he wants. My only concern is the US propaganda. Like, oh, I get you. Fabricio. That's another tough thing as well, right? The subliminal messages that they put in everything. Like Giri, like she's always got that knife in her hand, you know, subliminal messaging, you know. It is a sick knife though, I must say. It does look cool. Oh my god, he said the thing. Is that my thing? I have a thing. I have to keep checking on my two kids when they're on the internet. I bet Emma, it must be even harder when there's two of them. They can sort of go on separate sides of the house. So she left the nuts, or she crushed those two. What are we talking about here? Emma parenting for context. This is very... Thank you. Thank you so much, Sarge. It's quite old anime as well. Oh, okay. Really? Inuyasha? Is Giri showing her age? Inu. Oh. Dog Yaksha. Oh wow, it's got like Sailor Moon style drawings. Original run 2000, 96 to 2008. I guess this is the manga. Inu, okay, I'm just going to call it Inu from now because fuck me. Keep getting that name wrong. It's timeless, apparently. So, where would you range it against like Sailor Moon? Is it above, below? Ranma, that's what it reminded me of. Ranma, yeah. Oh, hey, from the UK. Hey, how's it going? How's the UK doing? Welcome, welcome. Lies, we couldn't watch anime online back then. It was dodgy. This is true, Sarge. I did manage to get some cheeky anime, but I had to wait generally until the Sci-Fi Channel, when that first came on the scene in the UK. About the same. In terms of intact, definitely below. Okay. Sorry, Gary. Looks like Sailor Moon's like dwarfing your favourite. Sailor Moon was your gateway. Oh, okay. Kids will be exposed to devices and the internet from day one. Best you can do is not let them have active social media until 15. It's hard though, John. It's hard, man. What age do you think is appropriate to give a kid a phone? Because, like, I mean, my niece and nephew, I know they had phones at a young age. But the thing is, what phone do you get them? Do you get them a phone that's like an iPhone? Because if you don't, when you go to school, if they haven't got an iPhone or some kind of phone like that, they get taken the piss out of, you know? Ninja Scroll and Hellsing, yes, Green Chaos. I love them growing up. Ninja Scroll is so goated. People like seem to shit on it, I find these days. Ninja Scroll saying, oh, it's such an easy answer. But it's like, it's because it's good. Right? Jubei was like the dude. Well, the weather is depressing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's like Death Note was my gateway to anime. Oh, okay. Detective Conan. Oh, okay, Sam. That's cool. You must have an Amazon account here because, like, I think, Hulu. I think Hulu has all the Conan anime. I didn't get my very own cell phone until university. What the fuck? Gary, really? Some of my son's friends already have mobiles. What the fuck? I say what the fuck, I don't know the age of them, but I'm assuming young. I got my first phone at 16 and it was a cheap one. I remember when The Matrix came out as well. Who was around when The Matrix came out? And that was the first time you had a phone that had this little thing that went and everyone wanted it because it just looked cool to answer your phone with a little and you could answer it. And you realized that you couldn't be as cool closing it because, like, there was no, it's not like a flip phone where, you know, like when you want to like close the call, it's just like, oh yeah, and you just flip it down. Whereas the Matrix one, it was like, it looked cool. And it was like, okay, hanging up. Didn't have the same effect. The Talk Boy, good God. Now we're going back in time. Phones had cords when I was a kid. I did have phones with cords too, Jenny. In fact, my cousin had one of the ones, like the brick, you know, the grey brick ones? The first, like, mobile phone ones. My cousin had one of them. He used to put it in his bike. Nokia 3310. Mate, why did Nokia fail? I never understood why Nokia stopped making phones. They was, like, so good. Used to play Snake on that all the time. And I used to always make my own ringtones as well, because you could actually create your own ringtones on them. That was so cool. A backpack phone? What's that? You stretch the cord from the kitchen as far as you could. Yeah. Nokia fell because they ignored smartphones. Really? I suppose that's kind of what happened with BlackBerry as well, right? Didn't BlackBerry just sort of not think, oh, touchscreen, that won't catch on? A very, very, very early cell phone. Choco, happy ending. Phones nowadays are so boring compared to back then. I know, Choco. Tell me about it. And they last a day. I remember my Nokia, I didn't have to charge it for like fucking at least a week. They used to go on for ages. I know, yeah, I agree, Danny. They were like pioneers for a lot of things. I know that recently they tried to make a comeback a few years ago with another Nokia phone, but it just sort of like, it didn't do anything. Jaffifi and Drum First, thank you so much for the follows. Dazzlebox, I think. Apollo Lock, thank you so much for the follows, guys. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. We're discussing the age of phones. My dad had a BlackBerry for the longest. I know everyone was like, oh, the president has a BlackBerry, so it must be good. I was like, really? Really? I didn't see the appeal. Noxy, thank you so much for the... Nox T, sorry. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Mobiles, when phones were fun series on YouTube, is quite interesting. Who was here when YouTube first dropped? I remember when YouTube first dropped. Sony Ericsson, yes. I remember Sony Ericsson very well. I remember when they had a phone advert with aliens on it. And I think they were the first phone that had Tetris. I think that was them. Or was it? No, it was a Razr, I think it was called. Oh, the Engage tracks. Good lord, that's taking me back. Yeah, I never had that, but I know someone did it. What did YouTube drop? No. I mean, when did when did they first when did YouTube form? Who was here when it first ever came out? We're talking about mobile phones, and like if people had an old Nokia 1 going back before touchscreen, and I figured because nowadays you look at your phone, most of them should have YouTube installed because everyone bloody watches it. Hello, Dazzlebox. So it stands to reason, who was there when YouTube first started, you know? I was there. I remember when it first started. I was like, oh my god, I can watch The Simpsons on my shitty PC that takes floppy disks. Sony, what? I never said that, did I? I did not say that. I witnessed the birth of YouTube. It wasn't a big... I know, Jenny, it wasn't a big thing for you. For me, I didn't have The Simpsons. So for me, it was a big deal. Don't even go there. YouTube, yes, I think, Sam, we all joined YouTube at birth. I think it was 2006, actually. Because my YouTube channel was 2007. So it's got to be at least 6. If not, as Fat Tam says, it could be 2005 as well. Oh dear. Blocks, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. We're currently discussing the birth of YouTube and silly phones when they didn't have touchscreens or access to the internet. I remember, getting the internet on the old phones was a pain in the ass as well. Although, I do kind of miss the battery life of the old phones. I did used to have an Android, by the way. Everyone thinks, oh, Paul's a fucking Apple pony. I've got an iPhone, I use a Mac Studio, but I did used to have an Android phone. I had the one, I think it was called the HTC Desire Z, I think it was called. It was the one that, it had a, normal screen, and then you would flip it outwards, it would go into a Z shape, hence the name. And it had a keyboard underneath it. How to get a good photo? What do you mean if you're ugly? No, you're not. I'm sure you're not. The key to good photos is lighting. Good lighting. HTC had nice designs. Is HTC not a thing anymore? I mean, it's been so long since I've done the Android thing. I did get annoyed with Android because they literally accepted anything into their store. And some of the things were just so, botched. I think in college 05, I got my first mobile, Nokia. It had a see-through back, yeah, that was Nokia. And a stencil you could cut out and customize. Yeah, that's right. That's a classic. Side join 2011 or 10, okay. I think that's still classed as old. The days of dial-up with the iconic phone, yeah. The iconic tone and not being able to make a phone call if you're on the internet. People aren't going to know that, British Chinamen. People don't even know what that sound is anymore. You play that and they'll be like, what the fuck's that? Is that something from Among Us? Fold-out phones were so cool. I quite liked it, yeah. I do miss having a physical keyboard on my phone. All your clients have Google Pixels, it seems. Do they, Dan? Chris is an iPhone. 100%. And he's my main client, technically. Although, I think, out of Chris and Connor, I think I've filmed Connor more this month. My slide phone was the side... Oh, I didn't have a sidekick, but yeah. You can't beat iPhones. There you go. You heard it here first. BTKC, so it must be true. Who remembers Fred on YouTube? I don't remember Fred. I know Fred, but I never watched him. He had a bloody movie. How did he get that big? It's crazy. Steve, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Watching BlackBerry biopic makes me miss them, right? I never had one, but I always wanted one because everyone was like, BlackBerry has this messaging system that's only for people that are in the same ecosphere as BlackBerry. No one else can get it, and it's fully encrypted, so yeah. And then Apple released iMessage, and it was like, isn't that the same thing? And now everyone just uses, I don't know, WhatsApp, Line, or even Twitter to DM. I remember pressing buttons multiple times to get to the letter M. Yes. Yeah, that's another one. It's funny because when I type in Japanese, because you can have a keyboard that allows you to like flick up and around. I use that when I type, but yeah, I still remember those days when you had to type in manually. And then if you was on the same button that had the same letter, you had to wait before you could push it again. They're a cybersecurity. Oh, are they? Well, that makes sense because that was their pride and joy, and the thing that they prided themselves on most was like being able to do security checks. You was in secondary school? BlackBerry Ping was shit though, was it really? I never had one, so. If you had BlackBerry Ping, you were better than the other peasants. Is this Chris in a secret mod here? It feels like Chris in a different show. If you had BlackBerry Pings, you were better than the other peasants. You use the kind of flick. Yes, I use the kind of flick. I think that's the easiest way to type in Japanese, right? But when I first came here, my first phone was like physical keyboard only, and that was a pain. You had to do tap 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 tap. It took forever. I used to have a job where I sold bag phones. You could get 30 minutes a month for about $40. Why does that sound like a dodgy job, Wapiti? What? Bag phones as in, are these like burner phones? It made that sound a bit dodgy there. MSN Messenger was the peak. All the rest are just copies. And this is true. I remember having Messenger. Well, if we're going back in time, who remembers MySpace? Those are for drug deal. I think they are, Jenny. I'm using the flick keyboard and I still can't remember which direction. I think it, isn't it A, I, U, E, O? Like, if you look at it like that, because A, I, U, E, O, Kaki, Kuke, Ko, if you look at it from that, it normally goes clockwise. So you know the first one is the A, and then you go A, I, U, E, O. Obviously, I think I'm reversed on this, but yeah. If you think of it like that, it makes it simpler. I remember my grandpa had a hands-free set of Nokia built in the Mercedes. Oh, really? Sorry, I've gotten too high up. I went off on one. I remember when TomTom and Garmin started to become popular sat nav. Look, mate, sinful. I only know TomTom. I was raised on like, yeah, TomTom. Tom was my only MySpace friend. Lexi, what? You met your wife on MySpace. Oh, that's cool though. That's cool to see. Netscape Navigator. I never had that, Kai. I never had that. What's a Netscape Navigator? What was a Netscape Navigator? Let me see what that was. Netscape. A web browser? Microsoft, really? Old browser, okay. Never got into MySpace. I was too young, I think. Really? What about Napster? The old cheeky devil Napster. Or LimeWire. A bag phone was literally a large... Oh, okay, a large brick cell phone. So like the big white ones, you mean? All right, Tim. I may or may not have acquired 10 to... Well, let's be honest here. Was you acquiring the right thing? Because I remember people downloading... Because I never downloaded, of course. You know, I never used it at all. Scout's honour. The days of BitTorrents as well. Yes, BitTorrents as well. And you'd always download a song thinking it was the song that you wanted, like fucking Cisco's That Thong, 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 Thong. And it ended up being something very different. Return of the Mac. I destroyed our family PC with LimeWire. Yarplex. Is that your pirate impression there, Sam? Kazaa, yes, Kazaa, that was another one. Emu, I remember it, but I didn't use it. Moist Tatty. Good lord. So, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. And Sate, Kellin. Sorry if I'm spelling that or saying that wrong, but welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follows. Pirate Bay. That went around for a while, Louis, right? Didn't Pirate Bay get sued? But then they came out of court okay or something? Thon, 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 thon. It was. That's what he was saying. I remember making CDs for people off LimeWire, Napster, and ripping MP3s. Well, that's the other thing, right? Who does CDs these days, right? Get it from Sweden. Pirate Bay is still around. It is? How? It was a shit show, if I recall. Mega Upload, I remember hearing about that one. And Rapid Share. I think I wasn't using them at that point. Alright, this. Yeah, alright. Yeah, we know what this means. Don't even go there. Vinyl. Vinyl made a comeback, right? Everyone you shut down for... Yeah, that's right, Sam. You'd always like be standing there saying, oh, no, what a shame. Oh, I'm just going to go over here. That was kind of like, in a way, the death of the music industry in terms of sales for a bit. At least that's what the record labels would have you believe. Because what used to happen was the record labels would make money off the CDs and the bands would start making money off the live shows because the record couldn't make money off the live shows because they didn't really have an input. It was the band. They was paying for the whole thing. But then after the whole like illegal download things and all that, and they started losing that pot of money they had, they started forcing in things into contracts with bands so that they would earn an income on the live shows, specifically the merch. So yeah, it kind of messed up with things, but I think it's kind of worked its way out. Oh, augmented cassettes, good lord. I remember I used to make mixtapes on cassettes to go, I used to work a little bit when I was younger. I worked at a petrol station, or a gas station if you're in America. And yeah, I used to make cassette tapes. I remember that would have been around when Armageddon came out, I think. And I remember playing Aerosmith's Don't Want to Miss a Thing a lot in the store. Diane Warren, fantastic songwriter. She knows how to get them ballads. You was... Cat, don't incriminate yourself. Don't say such things. Cassette tapes need to come back. I don't know if they ever will, you know. They're too destructive. Vinyl, I can kind of see the appeal because you've got bigger, like, real estate for, like, a good artwork. But I don't know about tapes. 100 RAW files were driving me. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, John, you wouldn't download a car. What's this? Snoop Dogg mentioned in an interview one of his songs that got 1 billion streams only generated 46. What the fuck? That's insane. Why are you waiting until you're 50 before you become a DJ, Sam? Just become a DJ now. What else are you doing in the day? Wake up earlier and start DJing, man. Night, Green Chaos. No worries. Thanks for coming along. On this impromptu stream that totally wasn't meant to happen. VCRs was my childhood cinema. That's right. Sitting like here in about that far away from the TV. And your parents would complain and say, sit back. Is that still a thing? Oh. Used to sit by the radio. Yes. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, you get annoyed when the DJ was talking over before and at the end of the song. And you'd have to sit for ages waiting for like a top 10 to play the song you wanted to hear so that you could record it and be able to hear it again. And then the DJ would fucking talk over it and laugh. You'd be like, fuck. Tower Records has a cassette section? Really, old man? Wow, that's nuts. Is it like old cassettes or still like new stuff? I would record my cassettes from the radio, but also by sticking my earphones through the mic input. What the fuck? Put them next to the TV speaker to record from MTV. Good lord. I'm realizing that my glass is slightly empty here. I'm going to go for... What? I've been 1 hour, 40 minutes without a break. Good lordy lord. I'm going to go back to the toilet. And then I'm going to get a drink. I'm not doing it at the same time. And I'll see you guys in a second. He doesn't have the stand pisser emote. What does that mean? There's an emote for a standing pisser. There I am. Nice clear. This is not yellow. Okay. Repeat, not yellow. Oh, is she? Oh, great, yeah. Totally rating her. I was wondering when she was going to start streaming again. Good lord. She keeps like cock teasing you guys like, oh, I'm going to go live, I'm going to go live. And then she just doesn't do it. What's up with that, huh? That's an English phrase. Don't take offense. It's what we call it, you know, when someone's goading you. We call that a cock tease. 10 p.m. That's the perfect time for me to... I said it ends at 10. But I can't just throw you into a splash screen, though, so she has to be on camera. What? What is this? Chat, is tap water still drinkable where you live? Apparently it is, but I use filtered water. Don't worry, Paul's going to stop it. I am stopping at 10. Blue balling. Stop it, Lexi. Please stop. 10 p.m, that's like bedtime. Well, it is for me, because I've got work tomorrow. I need to be at the location around 9:30ish, but it's quite far away, so... Oh yeah, can I time her out here? Let me see. I can time you out for 600 seconds. Alright, that's good to know. Alright, noted. Now I have power. Polish learning. That's what Lexi hears when she hears that. You could do to do it for less, really. I think you secretly love it, Lexi. Although I am surprised when I was on Mudan's stream. This person here's a VIP in his chat. So is it only me that's getting these like very, very vicious VIP, what not VIP, clips? Is it only me? Why are you a VIP in his chat, huh? Are you buttering him up? It's like, oh Mudan, I'm your biggest fan, you're amazing. Ooh. And then when it's Paul, it's like, oh, wait for him to say something funny. Alt X. Is that it? Is that what we're about now, are we? I am more well behaved there. I see. We've got a Mudan bias, have we? That's right. Okay. See. Okay. I'm on to you, Lexi. I'm on to you. I'm going to have a word with Mudan next time I meet him. I say next time, I've never met him, but when I meet him, you're going to be the first topic of conversation. So, why is Lexi a VIP? And he'll be like, what do you mean? She's great. She's fantastic. She treats me wonderful. I'm like, oh, really? Let me just show you my Discord. She seems to think that it's funny to spam certain GIFs out of context, purely. I am well behaved everywhere. Yes, you are, Emma. You're a diamond in the rough. That's what I'll say. Shows evidence. Oh, Fabrizio, can you imagine? All right, I need to record him when I say it then. I need to record this reaction then. What the fuck's wrong with Lexi? Who? What is a GIF? A GIF, a GIF, whatever you want to call it. I usually call it a GIF. Did I just call it a GIF? Glitching gob. Sam, you're on thin ice too. Stop it now. Don't make me come to Artedley tomorrow and bring some words to you too. Who's going to Artedley tomorrow out of interest? Who is going there? Who's in Japan that's... Well, if you want to share that you're in Japan, who's going to Artedley? Not the Discord sticker. Not my gumdrop buttons. I want to show you the art and give you a whiskey. It's probably smarter to do it in the other order, Sam. Probably give me the whiskey first and then show me the art. Oh, by the way, thank you, the doctor. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I missed you there. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream that Lexi loves to clip. It's free real estate. I'm probably going to attend through Nomadic Guy's live stream. He's there. He's the goat. He'll be there. You've never been to Japan? Norway. Now's your time. What up, Shami-san? I'm good. How are you doing? I have my faves. Well, I think we know where I stand on that, Lexi. Unless you're trying to give me tough love. In which case, God bless you. Just know that I hold the camera to some of your most lovely people that you like to watch. And I can make them out of focus anytime you want. Arted.ly? What's that, MBK? I spent all my money this year on a trip to Australia to visit my... Well, that's good too, Norway. That's respectable. I respect that. 2310, not yet, BTK. Not yet. People don't understand. But they will. Affiliate first, then we can start spamming emotes. Thanks to Kai. I don't know if he's still here, but yeah, I need to have a word with him about that. We pay him full. You'd be out of a job, good sir. This is true. Brad Pitt with 2,310 indeed. The emoji guy, that's the one. He's the GOAT. That first one was amazing. There's a Red Panda version 2 already, good lord. I don't think people would understand the reference to that yet, because I've not made that a thing. But we'll see, we'll see. It's already been paid for. Then tell me who's paid, and I'll pay them. I don't mind. Money should exchange for such fine craft work. The emoji car. Look what you did there, BTK. Very clever. I went last July for my honey. Oh, that's nice to hear, John. Great place. Just finding halal is so. Oh, huh. Yeah, I've heard some people talk. It's tricky. Who's that? Not Emma. There's Sarah on Tokyo Creative. I think she had a phase. I don't know if she still does. I think she had that whole halal or a vegan phase and stuff. And she managed to find some places. It might be worth maybe checking out some of her videos. I think she has mentioned sometimes some things. Or even, I'm sure Emma's just as knowledgeable. She goes by the name Toki Doki Traveler. No one snitch chat. What? What are you talking about? Snitch about what? If you use it, then it will become a thing. Chris Page, sure, Norway. As if he would pay. He'd make me pay. Sira-san? Her name's Sarah, though, right? I get confused with that because I read that in Japanese, like Shira, which is She-Ra, which was a great little bit of a throwback for me with He-Man. You had She-Ra. Who said there was no powerful women growing up in my age? She-Ra was with the goat. She was up there alongside Barbie. Snitches get stitches. I am late today. What's up? You're not late, Mochi. You're just in time. You've got another hour and 10 minutes before I have to scooch out of here and go to bed. Sarah's doing really well on YouTube. So that's good to hear, Sarge. I did catch him every now and then. She does she goes all over the bloody place. She-Ra. Oh, hey. We got some She-Ra fans in chat. It was Sam. All right, Tim. Well, Sam, you can't give me that whiskey. If you're paying for emotes as well, come on, man. Did she rebrand on YouTube? I think she just started uploading more on YouTube again. She does still pop up on Tokyo Creative stuff from time to time. But she's traveling a lot. You don't drink whiskey, Sam? You just do beer? Mount Red Bull in this apartment. Good lord. I do everything. What's wrong with whiskey? All right, who's the whiskey drinkers in chat? Yes or no? Do we like whiskey? Do we not like whiskey? It's my second glass of water tonight, not sake. How dare you? Soju, that's it. I was trying to think of that the other day. Soju and beer is popular in Korea, right? Yes, we were, Sarge. Right, Sue there. Yes. You're a whiskey drinker. Sam doesn't like soju. Oh, Sam doesn't like soju. Okay, don't go to Korea. Yes. Aye, whiskey. I'm guessing that's a yes, Shamisen. I used to when I could. Well, I'll take that as a yes. Yep. I love my Petri tires on fire. Okay, that's a yes. Yes. Whiskey is medicine for me. Are you Irish? My mum gave me it as a painkiller. Well, is your mum Irish? My nan used to give it to me whenever I was sick. It was like, just put it on his gums. Seems fine. Corn is a fruit. Whiskey is ketchup. What? You've lost me there, Havish. What? I mean, I like fruit. I wouldn't drink ketchup, but I'll certainly drink a whiskey. There's more alcohol in Korea than soju. That's true. I hear they have quite the alcohol problem there. Bourbon. Do you consider, Sarge, is it bourbon or bourbon? Bourbon? How do you pronounce that? And do you consider that a whiskey or not? Nah, well, you might have some Irish roots there, Bex. Because that's a very Irish thing to do. Just give him a bit of whiskey there. Sure, he'll be fine. That's right, Emma. My nan did that too. It's a pirate software short, really? I mean, it's hard to keep up because he has so bloody many of them. The guy's just full of so much knowledge that like every second is a new bloody short that you can make with him. The corn burrito is a fruit roll-up. Oh, okay. What about Scotch whiskey? Yeah, Scotch is good too. I'm not that fussy with my whiskies. I would expect that, John. I would expect Russia or even China, just based on the size of the country alone. But yeah, Korea definitely seems to go through the most. Yeah, it's definitely whiskey. I don't get why people say it's not. It is, right? So yeah, it is whiskey. But it's like people, like, Jack Daniels is considered a whiskey, but I think it's actually classed as a bourbon. Whiskey burritos, good lord. That sounds dangerous. And yet, gimme. Is Jack Daniels a whiskey or a bourbon? It says Tennessee whiskey. My brother-in-law is a Scotch person, but he is Scotch. Okay. I've been loving Jim Beam Black Cherry too. Ooh, Jim Beam with Black Cherry? See, I have gone on the Jim Beam phase. I do find that Jim Beam makes my breath stink though. Even though it's the same percentage as a Johnny Walker, I find it's way stronger for some weird reason. Bourbon is a type of whiskey. It is a type of whiskey. They still class them as two different things. Maker's Mark. My dad used to like that. He also used to like, what's the one with the goose on it? I can't remember the name. If I'm ever convinced to leave my apartment, I will give you one. Well, thank you, Tim. So, easy now, Fabricio. No. We're not going that way. Cutty Sark. You know what? BTK, I saw that film. Was it Green Car? Is it Green Car? That was all the guy was drinking was the Cutty Sark. I've been to Cutty Sark. It's a great place. They got lovely fish and chips, or sausage and chips, as you know I don't eat fish. Is it called Green Car? Movie? Green Book? No. Oh yeah, Green Book. Green Book. Anyone seen that film? The main guy in that, he just constantly drinks Cutty Sark all the time. And I had it as a result of that film. I tried some. Wasn't impressed, to be honest with you. There's probably a reason why it's cheaper than the others. I have a 10 hours drive to visit Scotland. Oh my god, Emma. The black cherry is a bit low percentage, so it might not be... Alright, Sarge. I'll keep an eye out for it, because it does sound good. Black cherry with whiskey sounds really nice. Okay, Sam. I'll just drink whatever you put in front of me. Nudes, what's your favourite Japanese beer, Paul? I had this discussion before, so I like a pale ale. So I do like some of the craft beer that they do here. There's one in Tiwai Harbour that's a pale ale, IPA pale ale. It's really, really nice. But if I'm reaching a convenience store, I'll probably go for the Sapporo because I know it's nice and safe. I know Kirin's good too. But usually I think I know I stand fine with the Sapporo after a few, so probably I'd go for that. It's a shit whiskey, to be fair. Well, there we go. I can confirm that having drunk it and gone, what is this? Mushy peas or chip shop curry sauce, Sam. Or gravy? Oh. That's a tough one. I would probably go... I do love curry sauce on chips, to be fair, but because you can probably get something similar to that. Can you get something similar to that here? That's a tough one. I'm going to say curry sauce because I like my curry. Gravy on chips. I prefer gravy on my roast dinners. Mushy peas. When will Sir Ian going to stream? Sir Ian? Well, I don't think he has a PC. I did, when I was hanging out with the boys the other day, I did say to him, when are we going live, guys? Let's do something. And we are going live this Saturday, I believe. So we'll be going live at one point. Although I don't know how we're filming that, because for that entire stream, we have to make 2 videos as well. Because the whole point is we're making 2 videos, but we thought, well, it would be fun suddenly to have an IRL stream as well, but, I don't know how we're going to IRL it, and I'm going to say, stop, we need to make a video now. And then I think Ian's going to have to take you guys, if you're watching, and put him on the shoulder and just be quiet while we have to film something. But he's the guy that's got the direction/notes on what we're doing. So he needs to be there to tell us what we're doing. So, yeah, we'll have to see what Saturday's stream ends up being like. It'll be an interesting one. Can't he use his phone to stream? Ian? He only just upgraded his phone recently. He was using like an iPhone 8 for years. I think just after the last cycle phone, I think it was the RV2 he finally upgraded. Is the new king giving out titles willy-nilly, Sir Ian? Most of the lamb in Hokkaido is Australian. Really? I didn't know this, really? So one of the places I had Halal Genghis Khan. Oh, Kirin Beer Garden, okay. Director POV. Well, maybe. I mean, it's going to have to be because I can't man the stream and Pete can't man the stream. He's got to be doing stuff, so we'll have to see. Excited for Saturday's stream, except I'll be on the flight back to Japan the entire. Oh, sorry to hear that, Mochi. Well, don't worry. I'm sure it'll be here for you on a VOD somewhere. Also, Death Crew, so sorry. 12 minutes. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Pete says Ian don't like being on cam though, didn't he? Well, neither did I, QWERTY, but look at me. 6 fucking streams later and God knows how many hours. Ian says he doesn't like being on stream, but let's be real, you've seen him, like, he switches on in the Van Gang. Once that stream comes live, he's like, oh, hi guys, yeah. I think he secretly loves it. He just doesn't want to admit it. He's being humble. For context, alcohol isn't halal, so I ate halal food at a place dedicated to alcohol. Oh, fucking hell. That makes sense. You're doing well? Thank you. That's nice to hear. I'm trying. Again, as I say, for an impromptu stream. But you are Paul Ballard. That's my name. I still think the Van Gang in a van podcast thing should be a thing. Sinful, it would just be Pete and Ian bouncing off each other, though. I wouldn't be talking at all. Those two go back so far with so many stories that it would just be them two talking off each other and me going, yeah, that would be the Van Gang podcast in a nutshell. Ian is good at giving out stories, so he is. He's got many, many adventures, including like not just with Chris. He's done a lot. We demand more Ian content. Well, don't say it to me, Jenny. Go on like Artedly and tell him, man. He loves it. He just doesn't want to deal with the tech. Maybe. I had to look over here because I just saw a poo toilet spin and I was like, what the hell does that mean? And I was like, good, reference. Ian is a lovely guy. Of course Ian's a lovely guy. He's from Essex. Aren't we all lovely? Aren't you glad that Essex came to Japan? I'm still like surprised actually that we met, was it a year and a half ago? I think. No, it must be 2 years now. 2 years. And it's just like straight out of the blue, all these British guys meet, and then 2 of us happen to be from Essex. One of us happens to be going to a school with someone who has the same name as me, but a horrible, horrible person. We don't talk about that. But yeah, that was a bit shocking, I must say. Oh God, look at that. I'm going through that today. Paul's alter ego. Oh, don't get me started, John. I don't want to be an alter ego. I found this on my fridge today. Ellen took this for me, bless her. A little throwback to Non-Stop North. This was the morning. Just an ugly boy. Oh, come on, you're not ugly. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Water intake on point. Look at that. Let's see. That was the last day of Non-Stop North. I just finished filming for Chris and Pete for an intro that was never used. Because, yeah, the last video ended up being cut entirely and sort of hashed together at the end of my video, which was the Ginzan video I edited. And then the rest of it was not meant to be in that video. Finally catch up to stream. Wow. Welcome. And this was me before going home. Ellen, God bless her, she got a picture of everyone with these cameras to give a book to Chris. And we all gave our little notes and little conversations to Chris. I don't know if he ever shared that, but yeah, very, very sweet of Ellen to do that. Gotta have polarized memories. I agree. For the podcast, you could record your hee, yeah, and they had, yeah, that's true. That would happen. That would give me time to not have to do it and then just, I could just be on this stream while they do their podcast. That works for me. I'm happy with that. But yeah, this was we just filmed an intro with Chris and Pete, and then we went down this really, really long snow. Like Chris, in typical Chris fashion, we thought we'd finished the scene, and then Chris suddenly goes, "All right, follow me, guys. We're going down here." It's like, where? So just down here. I was like, okay. And then like we start walking down there, and I'm noticing that the snow's getting thicker and thicker, and I'm like, stop. I'm going back to my van, and I'm gonna get some fucking snow boots on, you little shit. Because I was only wearing sneakers, thinking that this is the only place we was filming in. And he was like, "Oh, don't be a pussy," like Chris, like pussy boy. I'm like, fuck you. I'm getting my fucking snow boots on. I know this is like, you just don't do this. You just listen to your instinct. So I went back to the van and I got my fucking snow boots on. I felt so bad for Pete. So he had his trainers on with his fucking jeggings. And yeah, we were walking for like 7 or 8 minutes. And the snow was getting thicker and thicker and thicker. And the mountain started going up and up and then down and down. And it was like bear territory. Couldn't fucking believe it. Anyway, we end up at this location, this really weird sort of bunker place. And Chris is like, "All right, Pete, go in there." And he's like, "What? What are we doing?" He's like, "Yeah, but Paul, make sure you get the angle there, all right?" I'm like, "Okay." I was like, that facility, that thing that you're telling us to go into looks very much like hibernation heaven for a bear. Why are we fucking going in there? But yeah, I still can't forget her innocence at the train station first JJ when Chris doing YouTube. Oh, bless, yeah. We love Ellen. She's awesome. You wear snow boots in the snow. Yes, Jenny, that's right. Yeah. Well, maybe Chris wanted to recreate the end of The Shining. Make sure you get the angle as the bear closes its jaws around the forehead. So yeah, we end up like going into this enclosure, turning the corner, and there's this massive like Buddha statue. It's not the one from his Hokkaido video. We're not in Hokkaido, but like a similar vein, like this random statue underneath this massive like structure, and it sort of circles around and goes into an area that kind of looked like a cell block. It was really weird. It obviously wasn't a prison, but it looked like she wasn't there for this, Fatal. She wasn't there. It looked like it was gonna. It looked like maybe it was like for an on-look site for World War things. It looked like something like that. I mean, maybe it had like a gun at the top. I don't know, but it was very, very odd. I didn't fly the drone. I think Chris flew his drone that day because my drone was back at the car. But yeah, that was really, really odd. And obviously we was all freezing our tits off. And then God bless him, Pete. Well, like he had his trainers on. Poor guy. Sorry if this is a repeat question. Are you going to join in Connor's cyclothon this year? Join as in film, yes. Cycle, no. That's not my job. Gothic Panda, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. BTS. Do I have these shots? Let me see. I don't know if Pete ever posted them. I did take some lovely photos for him, if I say so myself, in the snow. How do I... Would it be Dropbox? I might not have them anymore, though. Van Gang? Why does his beard look so white? What the fuck? Let's have a look. Let's see if we can do a preview screen. Show you them if he's not seen them yet. Or if he hasn't yet. Hang on one sec. I need to do that. Get rid of this screen. Studio. Oh, let's have a look. A little cheeky look over here. Preview. There we go. And then we can transition over. Right. How much is that clipping? One sec. I've got to make that a little bit smaller. Yeah, so this is the pathway we were filming in while Chris was getting his drone shots as we was doing this. I don't know if did Pete ever share these? You know? Who knows? Chris might make you sucker behind them while forcing you to carry a whole film crew. Well, that's something Connor would probably do. I don't think Chris would make me do that. Sinful, it is true. We are starting April 1st. Are we going to see banging video edited and published before the sun explodes, Paul? Maybe. MBK, maybe. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Looks like the start of a horror film. Well, he does look like Jack Nicholson from The Shining, so it kind of works out. Why April 1st? But yeah, we took some photos. I just love the fact that the entire background is apart from obviously this bit. Oh, come back. This bit over here, obviously, but everything else is just like black and white and then color here. The contrast was insane. Obviously, different focal lengths there. But yeah, this was like after we'd filmed this horrible bit. God bless him. He was doing. I mean, he wanted to probably superimpose me and Ian in the shot next to him, like the Van Gang. God bless him. Pete is photogenic as fuck. He just needs the right lighting and the right angle. That's all. Are we going to see banging video? Okay, I see. Yeah, Van Gang video editing. I don't know, MBK. I mean, there's so much stuff, and we're now filming another video, so we'll have to see. Put two bears in there. Pete doing Pete. God bless him. But yeah. Oh no, that's the start screen. There we go. Yeah, that was the last day. That was before I left. That was the last thing I filmed with them on the Non-Stop North, and then I had to go back home really, really fast and get ready to leave the next day for England. Luna, hello, and thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Is his beard frozen or is he just old? Maybe that's why he didn't share the pictures. Maybe his beard's looking a bit funky there. He probably just forgot, to be fair. I would have sent him the link that night, and they still filmed another day or two, didn't they? But it was a lot of snow. When is the other Van Gang video coming out? It's probably coming out at the end of the year now. Bearing in mind, I've got Cyclothon 2 to finish, and then when Cyclothon 3 finishes, I think Chris wants me on that ASAP, which I'm not looking forward to. I'm going to be burnt out with Cyclothons. Then obviously we're filming something, the Van Gang's filming something on the 23rd. There's 2 videos that we're filming, or it's 2 videos, and obviously there'll be an IRL stream that you can watch us filming that along with. I've already made it very clear I don't think I can possibly film them. Ian has said he's going to step up and try and learn how to edit so that he can edit them. So you can start throwing those questions at Ian. Paul ever grow facial hair? I had my emo phase. I had a beard here, tufty goatee, and a little bit there, but I've never grown a full beard though. Vitae, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Have you studied cinematography yourself? I'm self-taught, not studied. I just watched a lot of movies. And to be fair, these days, you can find a lot of good information on YouTube. Full beard Paul, let's go. I don't think you'd like that. A bit like BT then. We can't hide the Giga Chin. Oh, if it isn't, oh Lexi. Have you been quiet in my chat? Oh no, you haven't. You've just been saying laugh out loud. Right, yeah, you've been a bit quiet, yeah. Words dropped real fast once you knew I knew how to time you out. Suddenly you got real quiet, didn't you? You do the same, yeah? I mean, there's so many plings you can get without paying these days. It's absolutely insane. Tell us more about this emo phase. Well, unfortunately, I used to listen to a band that I can't listen to anymore because the lead singer was a bit of a douche. And douche is being a nice phrase. He was, let's be honest, he was a cunt. It was the lead singer of the Lost Prophets. If you don't know that rabbit hole, I don't suggest going down it because the guy was an absolute horrible person. Yeah. Rooftops, all that. Used to love listening to that and stuff. And then the fucking guy, what a horrible, horrible person. Absolutely horrible person. Hey, Paul, didn't realize you had an account until recently. Well, hey, welcome, welcome. Neither did I. It's only my 6th stream. I can't keep saying that. It's only my 130th stream. I knew who you meant. Okay, yeah. Separate the person from... You know, I can't, Fat Bear. There's some things you can do, but when the amount of stuff that he did, I'm pretty sure some of those things are creeping into his lyrics. It's a bit much. I think Charlie did a video on him, actually. For those that don't... Like, I mean, he doesn't go too far in depth, but enough for you to know. I learned guitar from YouTube and it carried my high school socialization. There you go, dad boy. A full beard with a shaved out spot for some Giga Chin cleavage. Good lord. Yeah, alright, Sam. Unofficially official. Fabricio, I don't think Nathan would like you saying that. The Welsh band, the lead singer was Nathan. I wouldn't say that to him. Speaking of music, any plans on reviving your music career on YouTube? Dug a bit deep. No, not right now, Justin. I'm not really into that sphere anymore. What is the story behind coming from England to Japan? Well, Lone Wolf, long story short, I had mentioned it before, but fell in love with Japan at a very young age. I was influenced by a lot of things that I used to love about Japan, and eventually I managed to come over here, stayed for a month. I was with a girlfriend at the time, and fell in love even more, realised it is literally the country of convenience, and thought, you know what? Let's stay around a bit longer. Cut to a few more years and I managed to be able to find a way to live here, so. Lorix, do you mostly shoot in 24 or 60? 60. We only shoot 24 if we're doing something cinematic. Every time we shoot 60 because you never know when something stupid is going to happen. And it's nice to have that option to be able to slow it down. So most stuff I film with Chris is usually done at 60. And there's also some weird setting in our cameras if you film on Sony with the lowest compression rate. 60 has like really good compression rate, and we usually upload in 30 frames, so it's a nice clean conversion because 60 to 24 is a bit tricky. Art can't exist without something personal from the artist. Lexi, you don't want to go there with this guy, I'm telling you. You don't want to go there. Separate the art from the artist when the person is still alive, for sure, yeah. Why does the stream need to end at 10 PM when you can just boil more? It has to end because I have work tomorrow. What cameras have you used to date? I'll have to look through them, but like in terms of like reviving my camera stuff here, I started on the GH5. And then I started using Blackmagic cameras like the Pocket 4K, bit of the Pocket 6K. And then when I started working with Chris, I realized, I had a Nikon as well at one point, but then I realized Chris exclusively films everything on Sony and a lot of other people I was filming with. So I was like, I gotta shift into the Sony sphere. Yeah, I know what separate the art from the artist means. I understand that, but it's like, it's still a sore subject when you know where it's coming from. I don't think I can if you can disassociate the art from the artist, more power to you. But I don't think I would want to be blurting out a song from a guy that was a kiddie fiddler out of my car. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. I can only imagine what kind of thought that would like convey. Your title says Steam, does it? Oh dear. I'm only just finding this now, 2 hours and 21 minutes in. We're having a nice 3-hour Steam off then, I guess. What difference have you noticed between film and digital cam? Well, I didn't do cinematography in filming, but I have used tape. And it was just a pain in the arse to get it onto the digital, because anything I filmed usually ended up online anyway, so it was always a pain in the arse having to go through. These days it's great because you can get these little boxes that you just put the plugs into, like the cables, the red and white cables and stuff, and it would just like make a great HD version of it for you. But back in the day, it was a pain in the arse. What do you think of Nikon's red purchase? I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait. I think Red's still going to be its own department, even though it's going to be owned by Nikon. I don't think... Is it Nikon or Nikon? I think in Japan it should be Nikon. But people seem to pronounce it Nikon. We'll have to wait and see. Have you traveled to many other countries? No. Not really. I've been to New York, been around a bit of Europe and stuff, but not like to the level of like Connor. Reasons Paul needs a mod number 5. Why? What happened? Something happened? I tried to tell Pete to record his B-rolls in 60, but chat convinced him to do 24. Oh, really, Lexi? That's a shame. The thing is, with B-roll, a lot of times you want to slow it down. So at least double whatever his final is. So if he's releasing in 24, it should at least be 48 just for B-roll. Sorry, BTK, you had to find out that the hard way. I love the way that Shieldon seemed to think that word's a naughty word. I got in when Sony entered into DSLR. Okay. Yeah, MBK. Sony's leading a lot. Sorry, Lone Wolf. I can't really help with photography. I'm not a photographer. I'm a videographer. I've never really got into photography, although from what I hear, Fujifilm is like the ipso facto go-to for photography. The colors are absolutely amazing. Chris does all his photography whenever he's doing stuff on the side. He always brings a little Fuji cam, and he gets photography on that. So maybe check them out. It didn't like me saying Nikon lenses. Yeah, for some reason the N word seems to be something else for Twitch, but it's cool. It's cool. I learned how to do live streams and camera work with a Blackmagic setup, and it really has to. Yeah. That's true. I mean, Blackmagic, there's no autofocus as well, right? Fujifilm 100%. Okay, there you go. These guys know about photography, like, yeah, more than me. Maybe not this one, but these ones do. Hey, how's it going, Connor? All's well. You've got about another 35 minutes of me before I have to die down. And then I'm going to send you guys to Giri. And hopefully she's not going to burn anything down. Japan has so many borrowed English words, but you have to say it in an accent, otherwise they won't understand you. This is true. I know, John. Yeah, there's the amount of times that it makes it sound like I'm saying bad words, but it's like, it's not me. Yo, Itchy, how's it going? How's your lunch? What are you having for lunch? Out of interest. Oh my god. I'm not saying that just because. None of Joe B's. I think that's right. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. I still can't believe Japan has a word for Titan. Kyojin, but not for... Really? Oh, that's true. That's quite true. None of Joe B's. Paul Q&A, single, married, kids, favourite song. I'm single, used to be married, have no kids. Favourite song is a tough one though, because you'd have to come back to me for that one. If it's a Japanese song, probably Remi Oromen's Koneyuki. It's a song that I used to sing a lot, so probably that. There's a lot of sentiments too in Japanese people when someone uses borrowed words with their accent. True. It's annoying though, right? Because like you have to say it their way. There's no other way around it. And 9 times out of 10, if you say a word with a Japanese accent, you're probably going to be okay. They'll probably understand it. Niju Zen, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. You're having breakfast. Well, that's right. You're breaking fast. Porridge with a banana. What the hell? Come on, Itchy. Get some whiskey in that. Joke. Divorced camera dad for real. Yeah. I am what they call in Japan a Batsu-ichi. Batsu-ichi. When I first heard that, I was like, so I'm a first batter? What the fuck does that mean? Okay, you know... Oh, cool, yeah. Oh, I keep getting it wrong. You know that? Yeah, you know that drama. That's 1 litro no namida. And for anyone wanting to know what my type is, Sawajiri Erika used to be my type, 100% hands down. She was a goddess. And then she got done for narcotics. And that ruined everything. But she was my number one for the longest time. If you don't say it with the inflections, they don't usually understand. That's true. Hey, Shikyo, what are you laughing at, huh? Do you play any games? Not yet, Stib. I will eventually. I might try and do a cheeky Switch stream at some point before we do the Cyclophon. We'll see. I think the Switch might be easier to get over here. Will the full Van game make a comeback on Cyclophon 3? They will. I think Pete's joining for the second half, so maybe around the 9th-ish. I think the 9th of April, I think he's going to join him. What am I listening to, Paul? What do you mean? What do you mean? You're listening to some lo-fi chill graphics and someone with an Essex accent, innit? Know what I mean, bruv? 2 weeks is a long journey, so what? Tell that to Connor and Chris. I know Chris was slightly apprehensive today when I was filming with him. He was like, yeah, it's 2 weeks, eh? What do you think of City Pop? Love City Pop. I think it's great. I'm a bit worried that it's becoming a bit oversaturated with the modern crowd seems to be loving it a bit too much. It's like, all right, it's cool, but you don't have to overdo it, What's that, Lexi? It would be nice to get those 7 streams in before the Cyclophon. Well, if I could do them, then that would technically bump me up to partner for you to really take the piss out of me. But I don't know. I don't know if I would have the setup to do it or the desire, because, yeah, I don't think I'd have the ability, because that would literally just be me and Ian streaming in a car. And then when we have to get out of the car to film the boys, it's like you'd just be left like van cam on the counter. In fact, I just stream pointing in front of the van. No audio. It'd just be that. I watched her Sawajiri movie about Diamond Fuji without subs. Just 'cause, yep. Very nicely filmed. BTK. I'm guessing you watched Helter Skelter as well, eh? That was her triumphant comeback after she had controversy with her ex-husband. Is Pete going to cycle this time? He is. Do we have more crew this time? Kinda. Yes and no. There's guests for the cycle, not necessarily for the stream, but not necessarily for the van. Does Chris know you started streaming? Of course he does. And he loves taking the piss. He's like, so what did you talk about last night? I'm like, well, why don't you tune in and find out? No, I don't have time for that. No, not at all. Yeah, nowadays there's a lot of new music in City Pop banner that are kind of overproduced, right? It's not the same. Van cam, yes please, I would watch that for hours. Really? You guys would just watch if a camera's just pointing forwards? I feel like people would think I'm taking the piss though. If I did that, people would be like, oh, he's just trying to get those hours in to get partner. And that's like, I mean, if that gets through to Twitch staff, it's like he's only doing that for that. I'd be like, oh shit. It would be cool if you did one of Chris's videos like a horror film. Well, all of them are horror, so possibly. I sound like him. I do not sound like him. He sounds like me. How dare you? Dual streaming. I know. See, this is the thing, John. I know that people like when there's a dual stream on. They like to see both sides, which is what makes me think it would be fun to if I could do it. But I don't know. I don't know if I can. I kind of need my phone on me, and I only have a phone to be able to stream off. So. Should also play bingo of all the things that Chris repeats. Well, you guys could do that. Chill drive, no ASMR. Well, I mean, I could it's a shame because I wouldn't know how to stream from my phone and just have like this kind of music playing in the background so that you could have that on, have the boys on, just have some like lo-fi music playing. That would be cool. But again, I don't know because I'm on the iPhone. I don't know the limitations of what I could do with that. It would point it inside it would be fine. Yeah, that's the problem. We'd be shooting shit in chat for sure. Now, Anemic, I don't have mods, so that's the bit I'm worried about. You got a spare phone if I want it, Sam. Yeah, but then I'm going to give you login access to it. You're going to get that phone, you'll be like, oh, I got Paul's cheeky little Cheeky little password access, isn't it? You know what I mean? Leave the audio. No, but that's going to mean like Ian and I are going to be chatting, shooting the shit, and like complaining about the boys, as we always do. Or nah. But more importantly, we'll be playing copyright music in the van, so that might affect the videos for you guys. Or would it? I don't know. I don't know how long Twitch allows it before they like cut the stream. Prison Live Studio is a good streaming app. Okay. Let me take a break 1 second, guys, and I'll be back. But there, 1 sec. I'm gonna make some notes once I go back. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Did I just get some good news? That's good to hear. My lawyer has just confirmed visa approved. Yay! Cameraman Paul is still in Japan, guys. Happy days. Let's go. Woo! Poggers. That's what we like to hear. What? Just because people get away with it doesn't make it legal? What are we talking about? What did I miss? What conversation are we having about here? Why is my camera that far over? It should be a little bit further that way, is it? Yeah, a little bit more that way. Good news, yeah! You don't find out how long for, Emma, until you actually get it. I'm expecting 1 year. My lawyer assumes it's going to be 1 year, 1 year, 3 year. Not 5 years. I wish it was. So 1 sec, before I forget, I'm going to scroll back up. Let me see. Lexi was actually saying something nice. Prism Live Studio. Okay, let me make a note of that. Have a look. Although I quite like the idea of just keep using like the same thing like Twitch. If Twitch has an access to it, just keep it simple, right? Is Prism simple? Sorry, 1 sec. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna just mod. That's not easy. Dual fight. Let's fucking shit. What? What the fuck is that? Okay, they don't care about live. They care about VODs. Well, you never know, Sam. You never know. Sometimes you have 5 streams open. Good lord. Yeah, that's right, Sam. You got that right, yeah? I'm just speed running through what I missed. That's right, Emma. I do still have a job to do. Alright, coming back to you now. So what... This is the bit where I look at you and all like, oh, fucking scram. Paul's looking at us again. How good is your Japanese, Paul? I get by. I'm not really fluent. But I can hold a conversation well enough. Better than 6 months kicking you out. Well, Sam, you know. That's unfortunate, but you know. Visas here are tough. Unless you've got a degree. You'd have to teach English probably. Lexi saying something's nice. It's a miracle. Can I get a clip? Can I get a clip with her phrase? I should clip her saying something nice to me. Can you add... What? What is this? What is this monstrosity emote that you're telling me to add, Sam? Let me see. 7TV. Emotes. What? That looks like... What? What? No. Why would you want that added? Why does that look like it's been like made to look like Onibro? What the fuck? It is. Well, I'm definitely not. I'm not going to get into like Onibro's bad books. What the fuck? Let me have a look here. It's not against terms of service to be on stream, but not on the Viz and clips. This is how Twitch has been done for years. They made a way to have music to be input, but not on the VODs. Imagine Connor just saying, over to the van camera, it just pans over to Pawny and Connor. Well, maybe Johnny. That could be a thing. I'm glad my country has a pretty good visa policy for Japan. Yeah, it can be tough. England's pretty good. We got the working holiday visa at least. I came here on a 1-year working holiday visa originally. I used it in Japan. I'm a television and film producer. It's copyright infringement. Either way, you're wrong. Right, Jenny? I actually do kind of agree with that. I think that, you know, from someone that comes from the music industry, like if you're playing music without like having permission, I was doing it a bit cheekily on a few earlier streams, like playing at the start, thinking I'll just cut it off. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, you know what? Just do copyright music, copyright free music. It just makes sense. And I pay for like all these other bloody services. I might as well use them. It's on Gary's channel. Well, there it shall remain for now. There's an oldage emote. What's oldage? Searching. No emotes for that. Is it on 7TV? My listening has surprisingly improved a lot. For some reason, my grammar is still... Well, that's true. I mean, if you listen to a lot of TV and stuff, it makes sense. No, don't you start with that, John. Is Nick a good cook? How did you guys meet or link up? So, I was on a TV show here in Japan that was on national TV, and Nick was the announcer for that show. And I won that show, and he invited me to his then new gym, which you may know from Onigiri stream. He invited me to 1 year free membership. I never went. It was my first year here. I didn't give a shit about working out. I was too busy like having fun, enjoying myself. And we just stayed friends. Although we only spoke to each other on Facebook. I think it was only it was around 2016 that we actually bothered to meet up. I was like, we was piss talking each other back and forth on Facebook, and it was like, should we just meet up for a drink? Why not? I was like, fuck it. So we met up, and we've been best mates ever since. Love the guy. In terms of if he's a good cook, if it's something to do with protein, he's amazing. He's I think he did it on Gary's stream, that the pork thing he makes, absolutely like godlike, amazing. And anything that's like steak, he's really good at. Burgers are pretty good too. Don't expect any good veggies from him though. Attempting the working on a video from January. Okay, Sam. Well, good luck. Just make sure you make a really good letter. I'm sure you can, because you mean you've worked here long enough. So, well, don't mention that you've worked here, because I think that might be illegal. You need to retake N2 this summer. Well, Mochi, you're doing better than me if you're going for N2. I'm not that level. In Onibro we gauge? Okay. Sag. These people in chat telling Paul illegal workarounds that work on Twitch but illegal. I know, Jenny. I know. Don't worry, Jenny. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But I hear you. Like, I know that, like, without permission, it can be tricky. It's all good. Oh, really, Tim? Is that true? I'm going to start, like, secretly, like, you know, stalking the other chats and seeing if that's really true. No veg. I don't know if you noticed, Nick doesn't do a lot of veg. I don't know if you noticed that. He's more of a sort of like protein guy and like eggs for fat. Working here, definitely have done it. That's good. Because, you know, what are you on, Sam, if you don't mind me asking? Is it the holiday visa? Temporary visitor? Don't answer if you don't want to. That's fine. Don't get no protein from veggies. Not really, no. Or very, very minimal. Vegan. Nick is definitely not a vegan. Oh, so it was an emote, was it? I feel like I need to start putting the chat next to this. Is there a way I can put your chat next? I don't think I can. Not the way I've got it set up, because I feel like I need to see. I'm seeing words here, and I'm seeing the emotes here, but I'm only seeing the words over here, and the chat that I read is here. Because obviously this side comes in faster. Yeah, sorry, Stick Girl. Only not 5 minutes. Only like 15 minutes left. Because I've got to put a cap on it because I do have to go to bed. But we're still here now. We're still chilling. We've seen you with abs, cameraman Paul. You can't blame us. Okay. Temporary visit. Okay. 6-pack Paul needs to be an emote. Why? People are going to say, what's this? And then they're going to come at me and say, show us it. But you get your vitamins from veg. Well, you also get a lot of your fiber. He doesn't really do much. I think he does more fruits now than he used to. He didn't used to do fruits much either. It was more like a carnivore diet, really. Sleep is for the weak. From the medic. Okay. Should we trust in the medic here? I mean, my eyes are fucking dark enough as it is. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Poking in my eye. No, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. And Dragadoon, sorry if I missed you there. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow. It's not just like the 6-pack, Connor. Mine was real. Facts. Although I'm surprised Connor hasn't tried to get a 6-pack. I'm sure he could. Next stream when? Filming tomorrow. Filming 22nd. Filming 23rd. Not filming 24th. I don't know. It depends when I'm going to meet my lawyer, because I've got to give her my passport and residence card, because she has to bring them over to it. New? You didn't know I streamed? Well, hello. Welcome. Yes, it's pretty new. I've only been doing it for around 2 weeks now, I think. 6th stream. So, yeah. Welcome. Maybe Sunday? Then again, saying that, I said I wasn't going to stream today because I was filming, and here I am. So, I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really got like a schedule locked down because it's hard to do. I mean, like, case in point, right? People said, where's the schedule, Paul? What days do you stream normally? I'm like, I can't hold down certain days of a week. Case in point, look at April 1st to 14th. I'm not home. I'm literally traveling the entire time. The overly wrapped single-use plastic banana from Conveni gives me my daily fibre. Good lord, Tim, I hope not. If not, you should get... Do I have a bottle still? I think I threw the bottle away. No, you should get, if you're in Japan, get into this. This fuels our trips. This is what the Van Gang will be drinking. Zero cider with triple fibre. So 0 calories. It kind of tastes a bit like, almost like Lucozade or Iron Brew. But really, really good. Did you also just live in Sendai? I did not. No, I've always lived in Tokyo. How long did it take you to get the 6-pack, and how long were you able to hold on to it? It took me 3 months to get my 6-pack the first time. How long did it take me to lose it after that? Probably about 7 months, give or take. The hard thing is, it's because the only way to get a 6-pack like that is you have to have no social life, and then once you've got the 6-pack, you want to go out. All the clothes fit you good, you know, you're feeling good, you want to go out and enjoy and celebrate, and then it just creeps back up on you over time. So there were more times. I've had a six pack 3 times. 3 times. Ironically, the time I had my six pack the best was during COVID. (7-Eleven) low carb cookies also have a good amount of really base bread. Wow. You mentioned base bread. I am part of the subscription crew. I got my base bread. Get that all from the website. This is true. You're not wrong there, by the way. This is actually true. The six pack is always there. It's just hidden. Everyone has a six pack. You get a six pack. You get a six pack. You get a six pack. I've had a six pack 0 time. Well, medic, now's your chance. Obviously, as a medic, you have all the knowledge in your brain to how to get a six pack. I think everyone knows. Everyone knows what food is healthy and what food is not healthy, right? Let's be real. Base bread sponsorship when? Please, Jenny. I would actually love that. I think Connor would too, secretly. Base bread, unfortunately, don't do sponsors. At least not with people that are English speaking. I don't think they ship outside of Japan, so. With the amount of food the boys feed you, you could probably get it back in it. This is true, Lexi. The problem is that I have to be quite careful. I need to make sure that I am having enough food so that I can maintain stamina. So it gets tricky. I just saw Giri went live. Don't worry. I know someone's going to spam that at me now. Let me know when Giri's on screen, though. The meds and having children have gotten rid of my... Oh, of course, Emma. I wish I could say the same. Yes. Unfortunately, I think it's more a case of the whiskey and the burgers have gotten rid of mine. The healthy food don't taste good. You'd be surprised, man. When all you eat is healthy food, like your taste buds come back and you start really, really appreciating food more, especially salads. I was so surprised. The problem is when you have to socialize and go out with mates, something about the sauces and the carbs that are in the things when you go outside, they just taste so good. I've lost about 10 kilograms after moving to Japan. It's been exactly 2 years. Wow, that's good to hear, Mochi. Well done. I'm assuming still a healthy weight, not 10 kilos into dangerous level. Xiaowase, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Xiaowase, lovely name. You said six packs in COVID. Like, how did you do that? Mate, there was nothing else to do during COVID. What? You just sat at home doing nothing. Her intros last like 15 minutes. Well, as long as they don't last like 2 hours, then we're okay. Calorie deficit and cardio or HIIT can make you lose fat. Okay. All right. Do I have it here? Let me see. All right, chat. You want to know the secret to a six pack? Do you want the secret sauce? You might not like to hear it, but I've got the secret sauce if you want it. Mayonnaise? No. Wish.com. No, that's a good one, Sam. All right, I'll give you that. That's 10 points there. Chicken and broccoli and rice. No. This is it, okay? Cut all refined sugar. Eat lots of leafy greens. So lots of green greens. Eat good fats. Not shit fats. Good fats. Okay? Eat lean protein. So chicken with no skin, generally speaking, is your best bet. Or fish. Good fish. Eat 3 times a day. Try and eat 200 grams of fruit. That's going to be keeping you hydrating. That's also going to give you lots of fiber. Switch to a low-fat dairy diet. You don't need high fat. You need low fat, generally speaking. Drink water when you're thirsty. First meal, I usually started at around 12. Last meal, I finished at around 6 or 8. Have 8 hours of sleep. That's an important one. Really important one. And then for the workouts, it's usually 20 minutes cardio, 20 minutes strength. Repeat that 3 months, you'll get a nice figure. Repeat that 6 months, you'll look amazing. Repeat that 9 months, you'll look lean. 12 months, shredded, etc., etc. It's as simple as that. Just cut out the sugar. What the fudge? You didn't get the notification? I'm sorry, man. Well, welcome. I'll be here for another few minutes at least. Non-alcoholic beer. Yes, beer. That works too. I was a whole 4 whites egg kind of guy. Well, I used to have 4 egg whites and 1 egg a day. Every day. Egg whites is like nature's protein. When do you have pizza? Keep the urine transparent. Well, I used to allow myself a cheat day every 3 weeks. 1 cheat day. Yeah, fasting I think helps because it's your insulin level can get spiked, right, whenever you start eating. So the less you can eat, the better. I'm not saying starve yourself. If you're feeling hungry, or you want to nibble on something, I would recommend going for a fruit before you go for anything else. Or try something healthy. Are you still hungry? Then maybe go for something. There's nothing wrong with don't torture yourself. Also, I used to have a lot of popcorn with my lunch. Microwave popcorn is actually a really good cheated goated way of getting good carbs in that is full of fiber. So it really helps you feel full and poop. Popcorn, yes, not popcorn as in butter. I don't mean like shoving fucking chocolate and caramel on it. I mean actual popcorn, maybe with some salt. Popcorn. No, with butter and not with butter and salt. I'm fasting right now. They do, right? Your sugar cravings do disappear when you're fasting. People. No butter is a sin. Low fat's fine. I don't mind a bit of butter. Butter's actually not bad for you, I don't think, but everything's moderation. The key word here is moderation, right? There was this Himalaya salt coconut oil popcorn in the States that was so good. Augmented, your mission, should you choose to accept it, and you're going to, is to bring that here right now. Because that sounds fucking delicious. I'm glad to see so many people realize that popcorn's like a secret hack. It's so good. My problem is I hate when I get bored. Well, regular Daryl, you should become a streamer and you'll never be bored again. Rahul Roy, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Sorry for butchering the name. Plain popcorn is really nice. It is nice, right? When you've got your taste buds back, Kat, I agree. I think it's actually quite tasty. I need to blacklist Uber Eats. I know Mochi. I'm the same with Wolt, W-O-L-T. That's another app that I use here. And it's very, very easy to just say, well, guess I'm getting that now. Tim, you'll thank yourself later. Another amazing bonus of eating all this healthy food is less doctor's bills. My weakness is bubble tea. It's all this, bubble tea is actually quite a lot of sugar in that. Snacking on nuts can be good. Okay, Mochi, snacking on nuts can be good, but nuts have a shit ton of calories in them. Be careful. That's what I consider, that's a healthy fat, but too many is bad. I'll probably end up being a food streamer, Paul. No, not one of them. No, regular Daryl, no. Is Wolt or Uber Eats better in Japan? I prefer Wolt. I think that Uber Eats is slowly increasing its prices to stupid amounts because the place raises their prices. I've noticed Uber Eats is raising theirs as well, so I would go for Wolt. And I think if you type in the name Ryotaro on the discount code, I think they give you some free deliveries or something. Try it. Or Ryotoro's Japan. I miss Costco. Oh, you can get Costco here. You just got to be able to drive to it though, right? That sucks. I have a major sweet tooth. So do I. Which makes it very hard for me too. I'm in the same boat. Hello, Pixel Dragon. Hope you're doing well. Wolt has a point system, but I found that it has less people doing deliveries, so it takes a lot. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't like. I'm in Tokyo, so we probably have it easier here. Costco. Oh, also Wolt allows you to buy from Costco as well. If you go on Wolt, I don't know if Uber Eats does as well, but you can buy Costco goods and have it sent to you from Wolt. Where do you think I got this corned doppy? 30 minutes average in football. Oh my god. That's a long time. Well, is it really? I don't know. I mean, the closest I would get is probably 10 minutes, but 20, 30, I guess. Some of them take longer than they claim, which is annoying. I think cutting sugar is good when you want to taste unsweetened things too, like tea and coffee. When you're over deprived, you finally start understanding what the coffee snobs want. Yeah, I know, right? When your taste buds are brought back to life, it's a wonderful feeling. Highly recommend it, guys. If you ever have a chance, just try it for a month. Try and eat healthy for a month if you can. Or 3 weeks. I'd say 3 weeks. And then you can, like, do something fun. And it actually makes you appreciate the cheat day. We call them cheat days. I used to call them nandemo taberu hi. Nandemo taberu hi. Which in Japanese is like, I can eat anything day. I used to call them that. So yeah, it makes sense. I've been enjoying brown rice a lot lately. Yeah, brown rice is good. If it's cooked rice, it's nice. that rhymed, but obviously it was cooked. But yeah. Is brown sugar a good replacement? No. It's better, but try and get off the sugar. Full stop. Your body will feel better for it as well, because you're raising insulin. Giri swapped? Giri swapped what? If I cut sugars, then what do I eat instead? Fruit. Fruit has sugar in it. The difference is that it's surrounded by water, so it's not as anywhere near as concentrated. So a lot of people are worried about fructose, but no. It's good. It's good for you. She swapped scenes? Alright, well then we've got a countdown here for 1 minute. I said I want to be 3 hours. I want to be 3 hours. And then we will swap over. Is honey a better replacement? Honey can be good, but don't have too much of it. Again, moderation is the key word here, guys. So her face is on. I almost had that when I was on stream with her. I don't know if I told you guys that before. When we finished our stream, we walked off, and I don't think a girl DM didn't realize that the YouTube stream was still running. That wasn't good. To be honest, I need to learn to cook and figure out how not screw up my awful prices. Well, you know what, Mochi? YouTube's got you covered. I wouldn't necessarily go to Giri for that, but you know, you can try. No, I'm joking. Giri is very knowledgeable about food, you know, jokes aside. She does know how to cook pretty good. I mean, for Christ's sake, she's the one that initially brought out the steamer and said, this should work. And I was like, no, what? What's that? That wooden contraption for like an English pudding. And it worked. You suck at cooking is hilarious. Wow. There we go. My tiny ass one. Oh, I know, the LDKs can suck. Hey, I was in a shoebox when I first came here. Anyway, guys, we have hit the ding bell. It is 3 hours on the dot. So I'm going to send you guys over to Giri. I'm going to give them... Make sure we do a paparazzi raid, of course. And if she shit talks me, you guys better have my back. If she starts talking shit about me, you better have my back, guys. Swear to God. I'll be watching. But make sure you send that in her chat, okay? Have a good one. I'll try and stream maybe on the weekend if I can, alright? I'm going to start raiding after this, so I'll see you soon.